The fuck? Why was that played? Why was that played as soon as I got back? What the hell? Hi guys. Fiddle, what do you mean what's going on, dude? Story time. Is that not the title? Or did I put the title something depressing? What is it? Oh yeah. I first. Okay, who really hit? Whoa, okay, who was here first? You know, who's racing for that? No, it is, but I didn't see or hear you. Oh, it's starting soon, bro. I was taking a shit. On the shitter. Shitting myself. Straight up just dumping a big turd, which I didn't even dump. I just pissed. Okay. Thank you for the subscription, Fiddle. God damn, I'm at 21 subscribers. Jesus Christ. For 12 months, a whole year, bro. That's crazy. That's actually fucking crazy. A whole year of subscription is fucking wild. 21. What? No. You tweaker. Gonna tweaking. Hold up. Yes, sir. Nuh-uh. There you go. Now you see me. Hold up. Fuck. Oh, my stomach. I was gonna stream her. Okay, hold up. OMG, it's him. It's me. I have the cola. I have the cola and the chips. God, my stomach hurts. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, dude. Trying to get this fucking stream to like actually work was such a pain in the ass. Cause eat better. I really should eat better, to be honest. I ate Whataburger. I got a patty melt meal with fries and a Coke and a vanilla shake, and probably the best that I didn't try that out. I think I should have just left it at that. Oh my god. I'm not lying. I was talking to my mom earlier, and I feel like a pain in my chest. But no wonder you had like just 2k calories in one meal. I probably did. I don't even know how many calories was that. But I was talking to my mom, and I was telling her, hey, I'm gonna stream real quick, and then I felt a sharp pain in my heart, and I thought, you know, I think my time is here. I felt a sharp pain in my heart. I'm like, what size shake? I got a small. Well, like, let me show off. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look up the calories real quick. So Whataburger, small vanilla shake calories. Excuse me. All right, that's okay. So the small vanilla shake is that shit on its own is 410 calories, right? That was okay. I had 410 calories, and then a patty melt meal. Patty melt meal calories. That is. Oh my god! Oh yeah, you weren't wrong, Fiddle. The meal itself is 1,790 calories with a milkshake. Yeah, I had 2k calories. Yeah, you weren't even wrong. I did have 2,000 calories. Nice meal, mi vida. That is. Yeah, no wonder I almost had a heart attack on the spot. We're supposed to count, yes. If you want to be healthy, you have to count how many calories. Which, hold up, I weigh 188, probably more right now, and I'm like 5'6". So, calorie intake. How many calories am I supposed to have? The way you avoid heart pain. That way you avoid heart pain. Yep. For myself, I am supposed to have. The calorie intake for me to. Okay, this is wrong. Where's the calc? 2k per day. It's perfect. That hurts to see, bro. That really does hurt me to see. I am not gonna lie. To maintain weight 2,630 calories. Weight loss, 2,130 to lose. Extreme weight loss, 1,630. Yeah, I gotta lose some weight, especially for Offkai next year. I gotta drop it. But speaking of Offkai, y'all ready for the stories? You know, I've been trying to do this story stuff. Join me at the crunch, brother. I really should. Excuse me. I should really just fucking lock in and just start losing weight, because I want to cosplay myself next year, Offkai. Which Fiddle, I think it's all but confirmed. I think that's the plan for all, you know, because we've been talking about meeting up for years now. I think that's the plan. I think we're all gonna go to Offkai next year. Now, where is it being held? I'm not too sure, because they always like to announce that like in January of each year. Oh, word, a cosplay as ourselves. Yes, I want to cosplay my VTuber, meaning I'm gonna be fully shaved. I'm gonna have the wig, the horns, the custom contacts, and the tail. And you know, for that I gotta be fit, because if you can't tell, I have like a tank top. So I don't want my beer belly. I don't want my beer belly poking out, because that'd be kind of embarrassing to walk around like that. At least for me. No offense to anybody, but that's just my thing. For myself, I think I kind of be embarrassed to have a big belly. I'll cosplay a Mexican I'll cosplay as a Mexican man. You know what that means? No more shakes. Funny enough, listen. Really, hashtag release the grog. Hello. What does that mean? Hashtag release the grog. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say release the grog. Okay, I don't know what that means, and that's scaring me. Come on, who? Everyone else with me on this? I hope not. I hope it's only Fiddle. I was gonna say, release a beer belly. That's gonna be hidden. That's gonna be gone. Listen, the plan is by January, or at least by March, right, of next year, I want this gone. I want to be nice, fit, and lean. Get that muscle in. Okay. Thank you, Dahara. Appreciate it. That's great motivation. Bro, set a goal for each month. It helps. I should. I really should. I do have a homie that's supposed to help me out with the workout stuff, which I'm about to hit her up whenever we're both free. Hopefully for maybe, I don't know, somewhere this weekend, because I am off this weekend. But fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, but you know what, that's for Offkai 2026. You guys want to find out about 2025? So okay, I was gonna say, yeah, trying to do this kind of stream was a pain in the ass, because Thursday I got like super depressed, and then I killed my motivation to do anything. And I was like, okay, well, cool, no, that was Tuesday. No, Thursday. And then I think or Friday, I can't remember. All I know is I worked after. And then I was gonna stream again, didn't happen again. And then yesterday, yesterday I was off, and I was like, all right, bet, you know what's a Monday stream. I haven't done those. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna do the story time stream for like 2 hours, 3 hours, and we're gonna go on Minecraft. I'm gonna be on Minecraft. And then my family came over, which I love my family, but Jesus Christ, they were so disruptive, and it just got nowhere. And I think at this fucking point, I should really move my streams to 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. one of those times, because I think 7's way too early now, because apparently I think they're gonna be dropping by a lot, meaning it gets really disruptive, it gets really loud and disruptive. I can't focus. And on top of that, I have little kids you know, banging on my door to be let in, because they really want to be part of my channel. Which, yeah, my nephews found that I have a channel, and they're like, we want to know your channel. I'm like, no, you will not know my channel, because I don't want kids. I don't want kids in this space. I'll be honest, bro. It's just a pain in the ass. I'm not a big fan of kids. I just, you know, I think every fucking VTuber out there doesn't want kids in the fucking space for very obvious reasons. So don't care if they're family. Child-free stream, exactly. This is a child-free zone. No children allowed. No kids are allowed here. All right. I don't want to deal with kids. It's a child-free zone. No children. So yeah, I crashed out. I crashed out heavily yesterday because I had the whole plan and I went to shit and I was sad and upset. Then I played Night Rain. Then the Night Rain helped. And then today I wanted to stream a lot earlier at 7, but I got nowhere good because the same thing happened. Literally, they were fighting and stuff, and I had to go like fucking police them, and it was just it shot my mood down. So I literally left, did some errands, got the food, ate, watched a bit of King of the Hill, and now I am here streaming. So finally, now I can actually go over the whole fucking trip. So okay. So now I can fully, because I know people here have heard me talk about the trip, but I can now fully talk about it in detail. The trip was fucking badass. I think, okay, that's like my first big convention that I've been out of state to, and my first ever time like leaving out of state to attend this. So like it was honestly, it was a pretty good experience. I had a lot of fun. Fun enough, Fiddle, yeah, you fucking pulled up to the other city on the other side in San Francisco, which is funny as hell. Which I'm still sad we can get to meet up. I'm really sad about that. I hate how our schedules are they're just so compacted and busy. But the whole time, bro. You know what? Next year though, next year 2026, the homies the squad will pull up. The squad will pull up to Offkai. Yeah, I know, bro. We should have went clubbing or something. I would have been down for anything. However, I think well, I mean, I don't know about Friday. So I don't know. I can't really call Oshi Bar a club, but it was something. It was an experience. It was a party that I was not there for. Bro, I will throw down the club. I'll pull for 3 seconds and dip. You don't do that. You gotta be there for the whole trip. Listen, bro, we get Airbnb with the Elvis statue. Croy really wants the Elvis statue Airbnb for some reason. And then we're all gonna touch Croy. We're all gonna crank Croy. We're all gonna run a train on him. Who's with me? 2 seconds. No. 4 days, take it or leave it. You're pulling up for 4 days. I don't care what you say. Yeah. You have so if your job calls you back, Amazon, they can wait. All right, they can wait. What are they gonna do? Fire you? I don't think so. Not when I'm there. You will be there. one half of 9282 day. No. You can't just disappear. It's not gonna happen. Can't have that. But on God, we are cranking Kuroi, bro. On God, we are cranking Kuroi. Whew. Okay, this burger's fucking me up right now on the inside, but I'm good. All right. So let's start with Thursday. Okay. I think. Oh yeah. Actually, no. This was actually my first ever time being on a plane. And I think I took some photos up in the air that were pretty nice that I can pull up right now, and hopefully I did organize my pictures. I think I'd rather not be like fucking schizoing out trying to find images. But I think on my first flight I took some photos of the sky, which are pretty nice. Which, dude, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so far my plane rides are smooth as fuck, right? I just hate the what is it called when your ears close up in the air because of the pressure. Because so I had my AirPods in. I think I chewed gum a bit to relieve it, which then I threw the gum away midway, so I fucked up on that. And I think so the flight attendant was asking me something, and I didn't know that it's super hard. It's called okay, noted. I didn't know that like it's so hard to hear in the fucking air, but it really was. And also this was like a small plane going to like a bigger airport for a bigger plane. But I couldn't hear the lady asking me what I wanted, so I was talking along like, yeah, can I have a water and a cookie? But like, and it's just drowned out by the loud ass plane. So she's like, she's like, but dog, you gotta speak up. I can't hear you. I'm like, can I have the water and the cookie? I almost had to scream, but I took off my AirPod for a second, and my ear immediately closed up, bro. And the fucking popping. Oh my God, we were like landing down, and my ear started fucking popping. That was the worst pain not the worst pain, but that bitch hurt. That shit fucking hurt so much. I genuinely don't want to go with that again. So next time I'm going on a plane, I'm taking gum, because gum really does help. I know, like, I've been talking about gum, you know, chew gum and shit. Whenever that is happening to you. I wish that I didn't throw my fucking gum away, because that shit was hurting so bad, bro. I never. Plane ride was nice. It was smooth as a baby, but I never want to ever actually fucking deal with the ear popping, cause that shit fucking hurts. But I think, oh yeah, I reserved the window seats on my first flight. Second flight was ass. Oh yeah, the flight back home was ass, but I reserved the window seats, right? I reserved the window seats during the plane. Sorry, yeah, during the plane rides on the first flight. Wow, so rude. Yeah. And I got a photo of this. Holy shit, it's covering the whole fucking screen. Oh my god. Hold up. Jesus Christ. I gotta move this shit up, bro. Oh my. Okay. This is scuffed. Dude, it just covered up the full screen. Bro, I lost one AirPod at the San Fran AirPod. Did it not appear on the find the AirPod thing? Like, did I just lost the thing? That's fucking wild. How'd you lose it? I gotta fucking make this photo really small. There we go. Get a good view of the sky. This is for my first flight, and I saw like this like Snake River shit over here. You can see it where my mouse is at, but it was really nice. I really liked it. The views were fucking beautiful, but I was like in and out of passing out. And I think, oh yeah, my flight was like at fucking 5 a.m. So doxed. What do you mean dox? How are you gonna dox me from a plane? From like a photo on a plane? That doesn't make sense. How? Because it's not even where I live. It's just like an airport I was stopping by from. What the fuck? If you can dox me off that, that's fucking impressive at that point. I'm not even scared. I'm just impressed. Well, I am scared and impressed. Get rainbows on it. No. Literally couldn't find it. No, you have no idea how you lost it. Were you tweaking out? Were you tweaking on it? Nah, I'm sorry to hear that though. That's fucking sucked. There's an AirPod. I know. I was like freaking out at work because I thought I lost an AirPod at work, but no, it was in my pocket the whole time. Oh yeah, it's true. No, yeah, mid flight, because I would put my case away in my bag. I would look for my bag, right, and I would think that I lose my AirPod, but it's literally just like digging. It was just so dug into the fucking side of the It was like so dug into the side of my bag that like I would brush over it without realizing it. So I had like little mini heart attacks about losing my fucking AirPod case, which sucked. Let me get the second image. This is from the second flight. That was also pretty nice. Why are they so big? Oh my god. Why the fuck are they so huge? Okay, well, here you go. This is from the second flight. I think this is like at 6 a.m. or 7. I forgot. But it's a pretty nice view. I made sure to get a lot of photos off this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this view. It's gorgeous. Also, the sun was like rising, so I made it even better. But I forgot where I think this was Austin, maybe. Forgot. Then I think that was from that was going to Los Angeles, which I was like gonna stop. That was like my third stop, because I had, okay, well, I'm not gonna say the airport I took off from, because you definitely know where I live, but sorry, my fucking shit is swinging. Excuse me. I think the flight to Los Angeles was also pretty nice, because I also got this other image. This is, I think, when I entered Cali. I think like it was like the midway point of where I was entering California, in which this view was really fucking nice. And what was cool is not only was this like a bigger plane that I was in, it was like a much bigger plane. Okay, there you go. It was a much bigger plane, but also I think it would have like these screens where you could watch movies and shit or like whatever, but there was an option to be able to track your flight. So I was like literally, because I didn't sleep at all the previous night. I literally just grinded off like editing clips for the whole night and showering and making my airport, making my music playlist for the flight. Excuse me. I didn't sleep at all. I did not sleep the night. Everybody told me to sleep. I didn't sleep. So I was like just literally passing out midway and waking up. It was like a cycle. I would wake up, look where we're at on the screen, look at the window, see this like beautiful ass view, and then pass out again. And I don't know. Again, a really good flights. My ass is kind of sore because I flew for 9 hours straight. So like by the time I finished my flights, my fucking ass was like just sore as hell. Pause. All right, you know, let's put a pause there. I don't mean that that way, but it's the truth of it. My ass is sore. And then yeah, I stopped by Los Angeles, which was kind of like a big cultural shock. I was like hella getting overwhelmed by by how fucking like vast LA is compared to my town, but it was overall pretty nice. I think I was down in LA for like 3 hours, in which I met other VTuber fans. I didn't talk to them, but I know like this guy had some. I know he had like a little Ina Takodachi on his bag, some GG merch and stuff. And I was looking over with my glasses, and I'm like, oh, he's heading to the place where I'm going to. It's nice. And it was really nice. I did talk to one stranger. And okay, I'll also put in context. My Spanish isn't great, so like I'm very nervous actually having a conversation in Spanish. Even though I think I've gotten a lot more better compared to like me a year ago or two. But there was a guy next to me talking in Spanish, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, don't ever do this, but I was just bored and I was tired. I was kind of eavesdropping on the conversation he was having, but not that much. I would kind of like catch a hold of some phrases, and I'm like, okay, so it's like, all right, it's none of your business, ignore it, stop eavesdropping. But I think I really wanted to just fucking practice and actually, you know, get over my anxiety. So I did talk to him, which the dude was really nice. This guy was really chill. I think he was from California, and we're talking on Spanish, by the way. But he was like, oh, where are you from? I'm like, oh, I'm from over here. You know, I'm not used to big cities. It's my first ever time traveling out. And you know, I think he was saying he was from Sacramento, California, which again, you know, it was a nice conversation, however, and it was all in Spanish, which made me feel a lot more confident in my ability to talk Spanish. And you know, overall, I hope the best for that dude, because he was a really cool dude. And then I got on the last flight to San Jose, California, where Offkai was being held, and which is the last plane image that I'm going to share. This is the last plane image. They're so huge. Why? Okay, hold up. Here you go, guys. I swear to God, if every fucking image is this huge and I gotta fucking like adjust them, I'm gonna tweak out. Yeah, this is the. Okay, let me say this. I'm a big fan for like beaches and like ocean viewings, right? I think out of all photos that I took, this is my favorite. Because you know, you have like the fucking clouds over here, you got the blue, you got the ocean, you got the beach, the land, and stuff. And it was really nice. I think we got a bunch of turbulence here though, because of how windy it was in San Jose. Which, listen, I come from an area where it's fucking hot. It's hot every day, whether it's okay, except for the winter, but. You know, not even then. We get like fucking 2 weeks of winter, and it's just heat and humidity for like the next few fucking days. It is so hot down here. Like, I think when I came back, my first thought was I miss California, because I think I want to go visit my grandma after the trip, and I was sitting outside of her door, right, and I had like the sun beaming onto my back, bro. I think I got tan from my neck while standing outside. It's just so bad here. So like stepping out right after my plane ride. After my plane ride and landing in the airport in San Jose, to be hit with that wind was just, oh my lord, this is beautiful. Oh, which I was gonna say, from my flight to Los Angeles, the guy next to me was watching that. It wasn't Wicked. What's that one Disney movie? It was like a Disney princess movie that flops really badly, that everybody shouted on Twitter, which I didn't really look too much into because it's Twitter and I hate Twitter. I have no choice but to use Twitter. and it's just like sad. But it's like a Disney movie that flopped really, really fucking badly. I just can't remember what it was. All of them? No, this one flopped extraordinarily badly. I know all the live actions flopped for Disney, but like it came out just this year. It came out just this year, and it did so bad. Was it Wish? Hold up. No. It's live action, Nahara. No. It's another one. No, not Moana. It's not Wish. Yeah, I think it was a Snow White one. Yeah, the Snow White one. The live action Snow White. Yeah, that dude was just watching it the whole fucking time. Yeah, Disney Snow White. Yeah, Disney Snow White, the 2020. Yeah, it's this movie. That dude was watching it, bro. And keep in mind, I mind my own business, right? I mind my own business. I let him do what he wants. But I noticed what movie he was watching, so I was like low-key getting a peek. I was like side-eyeing him a bit. And yo, Wayne, what's up? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. I was talking about how the on my second flight to Offkai, my fellow passenger next to me was watching the Snow White movie that came out. And I was saying, I was kind of side-eyeing him a bit to see his reaction. He looks so brain dead. Like, okay, I'm not saying that it was him, but like, you could tell how much he just did not give a fuck about this movie. He was just watching it to pass time, and well, I mean, it did just like, because it did. I think it lasted like the whole flight, or a good portion of it. But he just did not care. He did not give a fuck about that movie. Anyways, gonna lurk while finishing my guitar. Hey, I appreciate the lurk. Thank you for the lurk. Have fun lurking. Get out of here. No, I'm joking. Good luck with your guitar. But yeah, no, that was funny. With my passenger, he's like, I saw the Wish movie. It looked pretty bad, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back to the. I think it was like, I had Kendrick at this point. So I know I separated all the genres on my Spotify from songs, because I know it ends with like a mix. But I think I started off with like hip hop first. Let me see. Now I'm gonna go tangent about my music taste. Now let me see. Where's my playlist at? I literally just called it airplane music. I'm not even gonna lie. I just called it airplane. Yeah, I started with Frank Ocean, Tyler, Frank Ocean. Bro, San Fran was like 30. Oh my god, it scared the fuck out of me. Bro, San Fran was like 30 degrees cooler than home. It's insane. Yeah, it is. Listen to albums rather than playlists. Trust. I should have. 100% though, because I already listened to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, which is one of my favorite albums. I feel like if I listened to that album on the plane, I probably would have started crying and getting weird looks. But yeah, I started off with Frank Ocean and Tyler and Kendrick, and then I think from here it goes over to Tame Impala, Calvin Harris, and Frank Ocean. Tame Impala again, Tyler, Frank, Gold Link, and then I think I had Kid Laroi, Arc Patrol, Running Away, then Kid Cudi, Frank again. Bro, listen to J. Cole. I really should. Yeah, I think that Harl was trying to put me on J. Cole. I should put J. Cole in. Yeah, I should really listen to J. Cole. I have one Kanye song. All right. I have only one Kanye song. That's Moon. That's it. I'm here to put the record straight. I don't support Kanye. Terrible. But Moon is pretty nostalgic to me for my senior high school. So like, just give me this one pass. All right. Separate the art from the artist. I'm sorry. The rest of it was Kendrick, Kid Laroi again. I put the Sonic. Yeah, fuck you. I put the Sonic songs in there too. Put Heartless by Kanye in there. No. Only one song for Kanye. I think I put the song from Sonic 3 in here, then the song from Sonic 2. Then I put Day and Night. Kanye did not make another album after Donda because he totally got into a fatal car accident, right guys? Yeah, I know, dude. R.I.P. Kanye. R.I.P. Donda was his last and greatest album. R.I.P. Oh yeah, then I put Don Toliver here, then Posts, at least Prime Post, because I don't listen to this country shit. Then it goes straight over. Okay, I think I made a mean transition here. I made a mean transition because I know Don Toliver and Kelly Uchis are married. Which, listen, I got into Don Toliver 2020, then got into Kelly Uchis early 2021. To find out that they were married Oh boy, Two Cakes. I love them. I love Caliuchis. I love Don Toliver. They're they're one of my favorite artists. So to find out they're fucking married in the collab, I was so happy. So I put Drugs and Hella Melodies from Don Toliver and Caliuchis, and I put the Caliuchis with Tyler the Creator song. Then her original, her solo music, which then all transition into Mexican music, which I put best. Like finding out Subaru and Puck are married. Okay. Oh, that's true. The voice actors. I forgot. And there's my ass finding out that Michael Gira dated Madonna. Oh, excuse me. I use that as a transition to like Mexican music because I know Caliuchis did a collaboration with Peso Pluma. Then I put Peso Pluma songs, then Altel Cano, then Ramon Ayala, Edwin Luna, Solido, Signo, Ramon Ayala, again, Banda Mes, Jesse Joy, Banda Mes, Fuerza Regida, Julieta Menega. I'm fucking this name up. I'm sorry. My fellow Spanish speakers, please do not crucify me on TikTok. Then I put Danny Ocean, and then from there I transitioned into rock, or at least alternate rocks. I put a bunch of Linkin Park, Fuel, Breaking Benjamin, Disturbed, which I don't think is rock. That might be different. Then Bring Me the Horizon again with Baby Metal, and Starset. Then a Dragon Ball original song, Soundgarden. Then I went over into Japanese music. I should over Japanese music. Then like White Boy Pop. Oh yeah, then I put one MF Doom song in here, which I should have added more MF Doom songs. Which Naharo, I feel like you could already tell which MF Doom song I put in this playlist, because I know how much you fuck up MF Doom. I think you would hit on the nail if I let you guess which song it is that I put in the playlist. Rap Snitch. Yep. It was Rap Snitch. Rap Snitches. Let me guess. Yep, it was. You caught me. I love the song in general. It's a great song. You got me. It was Rap Snitches from MF Doom and Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, it was. I love that song so much. Yeah, I put my favorite white boy band, or my second favorite white boy band, Arizona. I put like one song from Coldplay. Opinion on Wu-Tang. You're gonna kill me. I haven't listened to Wu-Tang at all. I probably should listen to Wu-Tang. Listen to the Jade Amulet album. I keep recommending you duck. Yeah, I should. Sorry. Yeah, a matter of fact, let me put up YouTube. Opinion on Nas. You're gonna kill me. I haven't listened to Nas either. Oh, you're gonna hate me, Waning. You're gonna despise me. I'm very slow on catching up with artists I should listen to. Like for example, Jade Amulet album. I'm putting that on the thing. Opinion on Left to the Experience. I'm gonna let you keep on typing. I'm sorry. Yay. Oh boy. Let me take a screenshot of the chat so I can fucking actually look back on these artists. I know who Wu-Tang is. Nas. Maybe Denzel Curry, but I don't know the rest. But listen, we all start somewhere. Public Enemy sounds familiar. Sipping Tool. Oh my god, Waning is just fucking like, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. McNee Dixon. Okay. I have to take one screenshot. Let me take one. There we go. Artists to listen to. Opinion on clipping. I don't know. Bad. Okay, fuck it. I'm putting it here. Okay, there you go. Clipping. What, like clipping in general? I know. I thought you were talking about Twitch clipping. Clipping. That's an actual artist. Okay, let me fucking put him up too. All right. Jesus Christ. I thought we were talking about Twitch clips, man. I'm okay. Clipping album. Okay, I'm assuming it's that one. I'm putting it there. It's clipping. Oh, call me a bitch. Fuck you. Okay, I put clipping there. All right, I'll listen to them after stream when I have time. D-Wait. Yes, I'm waiting. What do you require of me? Don't listen to clipping without a guide. Okay. I'll wait. Opinion on John Michael. You just at this point just drop names. JPEG Mafia sounds familiar though. It's his country. Let me double check. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of country. I'll put it here. Not a big fan of country. Aside from Mexican country. That's just me though. On the Beatles. Okay, I'll be honest here. The Beatles aren't bad. The Beatles just aren't my taste. I'll be honest. The Beatles just ain't my taste. Okay, back to my song playlist. Then my other favorite white boys, Your Neighbors, which because you haven't listened to the Abbey Road man. Maybe. Okay, my other favorite white boys that I put, which I think y'all should recommend, which I'm gonna, it may not be for everybody, but these are my favorite white boys that I've been listening to for the past 4 years. They're called Your Neighbors, and yes, that's literally their name. And which I've actually asked them if I can use their songs, in my playlist or in my videos, and they're like, "Yeah, go ahead, man." A little Sims, bro. You're giving me so many names. Your Neighbors moment, yeah. Your Neighbors moment. I love these guys. My favorite white boys, or one of my favorite white boys. There you go. That's a shout out. I fuck heavy with their music. Opinion on Black Meeting. Oh my lord, bro. There's so many fucking names. Opinion on DJ, dude. Guys, okay, at some point we gotta get back to the fucking topic at hand. Okay, I'm ending it I'm ending it at DJ Quick. Am I looking at anything else? I'm sorry. Listen, there's a story time stream. Offkai, I'm getting the aux. Yes, you can get the speaker. I do want to take a speaker. You can get the speaker. We could sit through song recommendations. I haven't even gotten to the Japanese artists. I'm just gonna make a fucking music share chat. Listen. Yeah, but what I was gonna say, I'm gonna rework the Discord. There's a lot of channels that a lot of people don't use. A lot of categories that don't really need to exist. So I'm gonna rework the Discord soon. I'll add a music share list, so you guys can just drop all these artists in there. I'll just drop. Yeah, you guys can just drop all these artists in there. Which at this point, let me just fucking let me take a screenshot of the chat so I don't fucking forget. Okay. Artist to check out 2. Jesus. We can get to that later. I want to tell my Offkai experience. Oh yeah, that was my music playlist that I had. Which and I think I ended up with one K-pop song, then a bunch of VTuber music, starting with the GOAT Kizuna AI, and Kiara, Narissa, my GOAT, Mori Calliope, Susei, Gura, Osho Marine, Amelie. Then I ended it with like a mix of songs. Yeah, that was my plain playlist. Kizuna AI, yes. I saw her in person. I also saw her at the concert. And took a photo. Yeah, I think that was her first concert back. Ever since she returned, I got to actually experience it, which was really nice. It was what are we so goated? Okay, where did I leave off? Oh yeah, okay. So I get to funny enough, I want to say this. I get to the airport at San Jose, right? And I get down, and I think the luggage just kind of fucked up. It's not to be that guy. It's A. Anyways, sleep with one eye open tonight. So the luggage is fucked up, right? So I think I had to wait there. For like, I think 15 minutes. I would say 10 to 15 minutes, right? 10 to 15 minutes. And then of course, my homies, which, fuck it. I think I can probably get PNG photos of these goobers. Hold up. I know, you know, I don't really stream often, but I know I did a collab with the homie Barry, with the homie Barry on Bugshot and Snap. So I think I probably do have their PNG somewhere here. Let me see. But hold up, actually no, wait. Where the fuck is she? This creature. Okay, no, I think I found her. I did not find her. Fuck. Barry, you absolute scout. There she is. So okay, reference. This is the homie Barry. This is a PNG I had for a thumbnail. This is the homie. So she was one of the homies I was meeting up with at Offkai. Void Hunters. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm telling my Offkai story. I got high. Hey, welcome in. Here, I think I'm talking about where I got to the airport in San Jose for Offkai. So yeah, I think you popped in while I was talking about my homie. So I'm in the middle of my homies, very in Snap, right? One of the homies, the art of peer pressure reference. Anyways, I'm sorry, I just don't get that. I don't get that reference. I'm so lost. I'm so fucking lost. I'm so lost. Anyways, he doesn't. Dude, I am so slow with this. Oh, it's Good K Mad City. Oh damn! I literally listened to this fucking album like at work. What happened? What happened? What did I even listen? I literally listened to this fucking song at the whole album at work. I'm so cooked. I hate that you referenced something and I didn't even get it. I listened to this fucking album, D. What the fuck? Anyways, I'm gonna have to actually sit down and listen to this shit after, because there's no way I don't remember this. Okay, that's great. Bro put his man's childhood trauma in the DL. The only songs that I think I remember from it are, yeah, Master Splinter, Sing About Me I'm Dying, which I loved, Don't Kill My Vibe, Money Trees, Mad City, Swimming Pools, Compton was goated, and then the extra one, And Now or Never, which is really good. Oh yeah, so I pull up to the convention and I'm waiting. I think I called her for a bit, and then I was like, you know, I'll call you back because I am a sin. Okay, we're not doing this. We're not. I'm out. No. I'm staying on point. I'm staying on topic. I'm staying on topic. Why is it so hard to stay on topic for me? Okay. So oh my god, my throat. Okay, I need water. I'm tweaking out, bro. Okay, so I caught the homie on the phone because I think we all shared our phone numbers, and yeah, it was like around 10 to 15 minutes. And so I think at some point I hang up because the airport's too fucking loud. And funny enough, I think Barry is the first one to get there, because I think all of our I think my plane was later. Then our other homie Blinks, his plane got delayed, so he was gonna be there, I think, last. And then the group was me, Barry, our homie Blinks, Snap, and our homie Detective. Which, you know, Snap and Detective are locals. They're locals mainly, and not to the San Jose, but not gonna dox exactly where they're from. But they're more local than we are, and they had a car. So, you know, I think those two took off way later. I think they had trouble getting there. So the plan was that they would have gotten there, they would have picked me up, and we would have gone to our hotel, and Blinks would have landed, and him and Barry would have gone to they would have gone to their hotel and checked in. But because I think Detective and Snap I think they got sidetracked, or they took like, I think, some detours that took longer, and Blinks' flight got delayed. Barry was at California for so fucking long by herself, and then I got there, and so I thought the plan was still gonna work with Snap. But then he called. He's like, you know, oh, did you land in San Jose? I'm like, yeah, I got my luggage. And which, funny enough, when I was waiting there for the luggage, there's like two different groups talking about VTubers, right? But I didn't say anything. I said to myself, I said quiet, but I was eavesdropping a bit. And there's one dude like talking about, I think that I'll never forget this one dude talking about like, yeah, I think VTubers are really like more introverted in real life, but really extroverted in they're really extroverted in you know online. And I'm there like listening, and I'm like, they don't know I'm a VTuber. It's like that one image of like, you're at a party and it's like the guy in the corner is like, they don't know I'm this. I'm there like, they don't know what I am, and they weren't gonna find out. I stuck to myself. I just heard him talk about VTubers and shit. I was there like waiting for my luggage. Me when I overlook Irish Mouse. But yeah, I was eavesdropping on that. I finally get my luggage, and then I hit up Snap. I'm like, hey, yo, Snap, where are you? Oh, can you wait outside? Or he's like, can you wait there? And I'm like, oh, how far away are you guys? 50 minutes. You're fucking crazy. I'm not waiting at the airport for 50 minutes. So I hit up Viri, right? And we're talking. She's like, why not just head over to like, she's like, I'm bored. Head up over to my hotel. Because she was just hanging out in the lobby for the whole time. So I'm like, might as well. So I got a Lyft driver, right? And we're talking. I think I mentioned, I'm like, oh yeah, and I got to talk to somebody in Spanish, and it was really nice because I got to actually hold a conversation and shit. And I was telling her, yes, it was really nice because I'm not confident in me talking Spanish, this and this and that. And then she's like, hold up, Snap's giving me a call, so I'll call you back. So she puts me on hold. But keep in mind, when it comes to me and my friends, right, when we kind of get calls, most times we hang up and then we call back later. I never put anybody on hold. I always kind of hang up, right? That's just a habit of mine. So I thought she hung up the phone. So I get my Lyft driver, and he's I think his name is Alejandro, but he spoke Spanish. So the whole time, he found that I spoke Spanish, so we had a whole conversation in Spanish. And we're talking, and I'm like, I'm from over here. We don't have like these mountains over there. We don't have like the nice fresh air. We don't have like these trees. Like everything's so different. This is so different to me. I'm like a fish out of water. And we're talking, back and forth. We were exchanging conversation, and I get a text. Fresh air jump scare. Yeah, that isn't hot and humid. Yeah, when it's nice and cold, it's great. It's fucking great. Gasping. Yes, my skin felt nice to be hit by fucking fresh, cool air. All right. So, we're exchanging conversation, and I get ocean air jump scare. Yeah. So we're exchanging the conversation, and I get a message from Viri that says, "There's no fucking way you got a Spanish driver." And she's like, "Ain't no way you got a Spanish speaking driver." And in my head, I'm like, now, how the fuck did she know that? I'm there like, how did you know that? I'm like, did she hearing in? Like, what is going on? Bro, I look at my phone, right? Because I'm reading the message. I'm like, how does she know that I'm talking in Spanish to my driver? Because I have an iPhone, right? I look to the top fucking left. I look to the top left. It's green. The phone call was still going on, and I hear this creature fucking laughing. I hear like snickering. I'm like, she listening to the whole conversation the whole fucking time. So I hanged up. I'm like, all right, cool, great. And she started teasing me. Man bugged himself. I did. And when I got to the hotel, I sat down with her until Snap and Detective got there. Which it was, I don't know, dude. Meeting your first online friend is kind of like, it's an experience. Because I've known her like probably for 3 years now. We barely started talking a lot more just this year. Listening to Mexicans like a telenovela. Alejandro, voy para acá. Sí, mijo. Like, we're talking all dramatic and shit, like fucking, oh my god. But yeah, okay, keep in mind, I've known most people here, right, and my server and my streams for like 8 years. Never once met them. I known Big Mo, I known Max for fucking almost 10. Even Driver Kiss. No, we didn't. We're not gonna. That is not a part of the novela, bro. We're not gonna kiss. It's not that kind of novela. So keep in mind, right? I've known Big Mo, Max for fucking almost 10 years. This is our 9th year of us meeting, right? Yeah, we jump scare. No, bro. I thought Max lived in Texas for the longest time. Okay. Here's the thing. I've known Max for the longest time, and our chemistry is so good because of how long we known each other. I've known him as long as my other friends, since like middle school, right? And since he was in high school, we've been really good friends for years, to the point where I think Fiddle, Fox, and other people have been like, wait, I thought Max lived in your town. I'm like, no, I've never once met this man in my entire life. I've never once met him. I have never met Max in person. It's all been through online. We know how, we know where we live. We know we know where we live. We know our faces, like our birthdays and shit. But not once have I met this man. And, you would think, hey, he's the longest guy I've known. I'm going to meet him first. No, I met Very first, who I met when I started as a VTuber, like back in 2022, which is really funny. Oh, Max wasn't in the origin story? No. Max came in like through Overwatch, bro. I met Max through Overwatch. And now we're planning in September, hopefully, to meet up in person finally, between me, him, and Gail. Me, him, and Mr. Panecito Bimbo. But yeah, I never once met him, and I met Very first. I met Very and Snap first, which I didn't even know Snap for longer. I know Snap for a year. Means I met Snap through her and her server doing a movie night. Through Overwatch is crazy. I don't fucking no. I met Max when Overwatch released, Fiddle. 2016 in the summer when Overwatch came out, and Orbital Eddie got me into the game. I met him, and we clicked so good, bro. We stuck each other. Yeah, keep in mind, we had years where we wouldn't talk at all, but we still kept contact. I remember one time back in I think 2019, 2020. I think he forgot I had his number. So I texted, bro, speaking like this is a coming of age anime. Listen, Brian, I'm passionate about my friendship with this man's, bro. So is one time like fucking 6 to 5 years ago, I sent him a message on phone, right? I sent him, I can see you. Out of nowhere, and he didn't have my number saved. Because can you imagine he's chilling on the couch, right? You're chilling on the couch, right? You're like, watching TV or something, and your phone goes off, right? Your phone goes off, then you see a message from a number you don't recognize that says, I can see you. And he sends me, who the fuck is this? And I was like, hey man, it's D, bro. Like, hey, what's up? I saw your number. He's like, dude, you scared the fuck out of me. I went to go check my window with a bat. Like, dude, it was so fucking funny to me that I scared the shit out of him with that. But we still kept contact for years to come, and I still haven't met this man. Hopefully this year is hopefully this is the year I meet him in September. Can actually dap up, have a drink. It'll be great. But yeah, I know. So yeah, Very was the first online friend I met in person, and we do you remember? Do you remember? We do a little traumatizing. We do. So I met Very. Okay, I fucking knew you were gonna go for that. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Anyways, so we met, right? And I thought I would have been more nervous, but I got really comfortable, and we just we spoke like we talk normally on Discord and stuff. And I mean, it was nice to talk to her. And then finally, Snap and Detective get there after like a few minutes, and then I meet them. It's really nice. I know Detective made a comment saying you look fucking white, and I'm like, well, it's the hair and the fact that I shaved my beard off, because I have my beard growing back now, and my friends that I know in person from school like, bro, like get over your like awkward face with your beard to keep it on. I'm like, nah, it's coming off. So I always take it off. I always take off my beard. I don't like my beard. So I met them, right? And then we decided, you know what, fuck it, let's go to our hotel. It was, I get to my hotel, right? And it went nice. Keep the beard. No, it's not gonna happen. I got a VTuber, aka Infinity, to cosplay next year. Do you see stubble on this face? Do you see any stubble on this face? Do you see any hairs on this on the face? There's no hair, so the hair's gone. Don't keep the beard. Don't keep that beard. Thank you, Daharo. I guess. I'm sorry. So, yeah, we go to our hotel. We all check in. Snap and Detective are sharing a bed. They're cuddling and shit. And I funny enough, I got my own room. In which, when I tell you this, okay, I won't share a photo because I realized in that photo, I'm kind of like, my face is in there from the reflection. You got the Abe Lincoln beard. You got the Abe Lincoln beard jeans. I probably do. I mean, the gold tee's starting to connect, but I might give it a chance to. But oh, excuse me. Oh, Jesus Christ! I threw up a bit in my mouth. But I would share the photo of like the hotel you I got, but it does have my face in it, which I'm not gonna share for obvious reasons. But it was nice. Like I walk in, bro, to my left, there's a big fucking couch. It's a couch. Then in the middle of it is a TV. Like there's a couch. Then like to my right, like going down to the bed, the TV smack in the middle of the room. It is a nice TV. Then I look to my right. There's like a table with a chair, and there's the sink, the mirror, and there's a fucking mini fridge that works. So I'm like, oh, this is badass. I go to the bed. I think that was like a queen size bed. I got a suite, bro. I got a suite. It was goated. Queen size bed. Then there's like the sink with there's a sink in the mirror. Charges you 85 amenity fee cutely. That's probably what happened. I did separate payments, so I think it was like 300 to 400. No, it's 300 some, because I'm paying like 148 a month. So it was like 300 some or 400 overall. I said that was a good price for that fucking suite. So there was a sink for the restroom sink and the mirror in front of the bed, and there was a closet next to it, and there's a shower in the restroom. Which I'll be honest, my mom was goated. She's like, let's pack you in your own shampoo and body fucking soap. Let's say soap. I don't know. I forgot the name. So I took my own shampoo and soap, and also of course fucking gotta sleep fiddle when he gets Zaza part. Come on, dumbass, please, thank you. Yeah, the Haro's heard the Zaza part, which the Haro got understandably pissed off. Fiddle, you're gonna love this. So we're going by the day, because the Zaza part happened on fucking Friday, which Friday for the first day of the convention was crazy. So okay, but good night, Haro. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Buenas noches. Good night. So the room is nice. So I set up everything. I unpacked and shit. Everything's comfortable. And I think this was Thursday. This was Thursday. So we're setting in. And I think Very dips back to her hotel. So I think Blinks got there. So they go check in. So at some point, I think we're planning to take off because, okay, this is the original fucking plan. We were going to, Offkai was opening up early so you can get your badges so you don't have to wait in line for on the opening day. So we're going to go watch How to Train Your Dragon at 8. It was already like 1 or 2. I forgot. But so we're chilling out. Detective and Snap drop by my room because I finally get dressed and shit in my drip. And we're chilling out and we're talking, right? And I'm like, okay, well, that's the plan. We're gonna go, excuse me, dude, this food's fucking me up. I keep on burping. I hate it. So yeah, we're gonna go get our badges early, then go to the mall, eat hot pot Korean barbecue, and then the movie theaters after to see How to Train Your Dragon live action remake. So I'm like, all right, solid plan. So we're discussing the plan, right? I turn back. Snap is bleeding a lot from his fucking nose. It is all over his Stephen Curry jersey because Snap had a Stephen Curry jersey. That shit is bloody as fucking hell. That shit is bloody. His nose is dripping. He's like, oh shit, nosebleed kicked in. So I'm like, all right, bro. Me and Detective had to get him like tissues and napkins so he can plug his nose. And we had to wait for his nose to stop bleeding because it happens to him. He said like, he has like thin nasal passages, so he gets a lot of nosebleeds. I'm like, all right, cool, we can wait. So my twisted ass, my evil ass is like, I should play a prank on Barry, which is exactly what I fucking did. I called, so we're texting back and forth about like what we're gonna do. She's like, all right, we're gonna get Uber and go to the convention to get our badges. So my twisted ass is like, all right, I'm gonna call her up and tell her that Snap busted his fucking head open. I'm gonna call and tell her that Snap busted his head open. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I decided, hey, that's a great idea. I should do that. But I did. So we're the thing about me, bro, is I can sound very monotone quickly. I can go monotone quick. So I'm like, I already had the script laid out. I already had the what happened laid out. So I'm like, let me call her up. So I call Very. It's like, hello. I'm like, ayo. I was like, word for word, I think I said this. I'm like, ayo, Very, real quick. We're gonna kind of fall behind on schedule. We're walking down the stairs and Snap fell up and busted his head open. We're currently we're at the ER right now. He's getting stitches at the moment. Yeah, so I mean, it's not a big deal, you know. We're gonna fall behind. And she's like, wait, what? And I'm like, okay, so you didn't hear me the first time. Snap fell down on the stairs and he landed pretty badly. Busted his head open. His blood, you know, he got blood all over his jersey. He's bleeding a lot. So me and detective, we got him in the car. We brought him to the nearest hospital. We're in the ER. He's getting his head stitched back together. And you know, I'm just saying, we're gonna kind of fall behind on schedule. It's not that big a deal, but you know, just, you know, we're keeping you updated what's going on. All right. I said like that, monotone, serious. So she goes, are you serious? Nah, I'm fucking with you. Nah, he's fine. He just had a nosebleed. I just heard, oh my god, I hate you. I hate you. I hope you never find love. I hope you never find love. She got so pissed off. And then we also kind of pissed her off because she really wanted to go eat. And I was cool with that. And on top of that, I think Miri was starving. I'm over here having a fucking mukbang because Detective and Snap brought snacks. They brought like these, I forgot the names. They brought like a pastry. It was like bread. It was like pan. It was like bread with like some like vanilla cream in the middle. And then there was like some like marshmallow bites with chocolate in the middle. I forgot what the name is. I'm about to ask. I'm telling them right now. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Viru was fucking starving over there, wanted to go eat. I'm over here having a fucking feast. I'm over here having a mukbang. They're recording me trying out these snacks. I'm eating fucking little marshmallow bites. I'm eating this pastry. I'm eating fucking crackers, right? And then the detective goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, I DoorDash pizza." So we couldn't leave because the pizza was DoorDashed to the fucking hotel. So we had to wait there. And I text Very, hey, real quick, we DoorDash pizza. What do you mean you DoorDash pizza? She got, I'm not gonna say she got pissed off. She kind of did get a bit, I would say a bit irritated, which I don't blame her because the plan was we're to go. Yeah, basically, Snap started changing the fucking plan midway. I went along for the ride. I had a fault in this too. Snap went, you know, it was. I joined in on the fun. It wasn't great. It was pretty funny, but it wasn't funny for everybody. So we fell behind on schedule, and then so we go to we go to Offkai. We're waiting in line. We get our badges, and then we meet up with Blinks and Barry. I get to meet Blinks in person. Then we from there we go to Detective's car, and I the only thing I remember from that car ride, because my memory's kind of fading a lot of details. I remember we're giving Snap model ideas about giving Snap like a buff ass chest with like fucking long ass drill nipples and shit. It was pretty funny. So yeah, Snap says, okay, we're going to the mall with the movie theater and there should be a food court near it. So we go to I think a mall that was like 10 minutes away, right? We go there, we sit down. I start shitting myself. So I go to the restroom. They get food, and then I think I forgot what it was, but it was like a sandwich. I think it was a Philly cheesesteak like sandwich that I got, and I'm trying it out. It was all right. Hold on, it was all right. So, you know, we're talking, we're all just, you know, chilling out, you know, meeting each other, you know, just, you know, friend shit. And then I think I tried boba, but I don't want. I told him, yeah, I'm kind of lactose intolerant. I don't want to. I can drink milk. I can eat ice cream. had a consequence. I shit myself. I don't want to be shitting myself in that movie. There you go. So it was a mandolines, Hello Pandas, and chicken and a biscuit. Those are the snacks that we got for the trip. So yeah, I did a mukbang with those, which I'll pull up the photos later. Oh my god, there's more than just milk for tea for boba. Yeah, no, yeah, no, I saw that, but I was like, you know what? I'll try soy milk. Soy milk was ass. I like that boba. So I didn't, I didn't really finish it. I kind of just threw it away, to be honest. Wasted my own money. So, we finished our meal. We finished our bobas and shit. Oh, I want like the pearls, the little like balls, the ball shits that there are in the bobas are pretty nice though. Soy milk is ass and boba. Welcome in, Snap. Welcome in. I'm telling the stories. Fiddle L. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. Speaking of L, Snap. We're about to take one right now. So get this, guys. We walk into the fucking movie theater to go see How to Train Your Dragon, right? And we're there, and Snap pulls out a phone because Snap was goated. Snap bought us our tickets that I think Snap, did Barry pay you back? Did Barry pay you back for the ticket? I remember I paid you back. Okay, yeah, okay. She bought your meal. Okay, okay. That's true. So Snap bought our tickets because Snap, if you guys don't know, Snap is a big fan of How to Train Your Dragon. Big fucking fan of How to Train Your Dragon. So we get to the theater, right? And Snap shows like the QR code for the tickets. And all we fucking hear is, oh yeah, no, this is the wrong theater. Bro. Dog. We all look at Snap and we walk out, and I forgot who was saying it, but I think we're gonna be like, okay, well, we're gonna miss 10 minutes of it. We might as well go do something else. Barry's like, no, we're gonna drive to that fucking mall and we're gonna go watch it. Because on top of that, the theater was in a different mall entirely. Which I'll be honest with you, Snap, in my opinion, that other mall was way nicer than the one we were. I'm gonna kind of keep it real. I'm gonna just be serious here. I don't know what it was about the first mall, but I don't know. It just didn't seem that clean to me. The other mall did seem cleaner. I'll be honest. That's just me though. That's just my perspective on it, I guess. It low key was. Yeah, it was. The other mall was way better, right? So it was like what? It was like a 10 to 20 minute drive. We get there pretty quick, and I think we were gonna miss the movie because of previews. Yeah, there's previews. We can catch the movie on time, which we did catch it on time. So we get there and we park and we're walking, right? And we're looking, they have like a Taco Bell cantina there, I think. Cantira. And we're looking around, right? And we look to one of the signs. And we see hot pot cream barbecue. This mall had what we wanted to get for the whole day. The hot pot Korean barbecue. So we all look at Snap and we're like, we're gonna kill you. I think we all wanted to kill Snap. We all wanted to kill Snap at that moment. But it was fine. All right, it was fine. We got there. We had a movie to catch. But bro, this mall was fancy as fuck. It had not only did it have a movie theater in the mall, which we don't have that. It had an escalator. It had an escalator to the theater, to the second floor, with a fucking arcade. That is crazy to me. That is fucking crazy to me. So we go in. Snap is fucking giddy. Snap is giddy to see this movie, which I don't blame him. It was a good movie. Excuse me. So we sit down, right, and we got our seats. We sit down, and we watched a part where a Hiccup found Toothless, which honestly was not a bad place to start. At this point, I am running on like 10% soy milk boba, like 20% Philly cheesesteak, and some other shit that I ate. Oh yeah, and then I'm running on like mandolins, Hello Pandas, and chicken and a biscuit. And yeah, Snap did call the moment the time we would arrive. So excuse me. Oh my god, I'm burping a lot. So we sit down, right? Snap. Okay, this is funny. We're sitting down, right? And I don't know that the seats have recliners. So Snap reaches over and he puts my recliner up, right? And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? I was like, cool. So I did the same thing. Without saying a word, I went over, I reached over, and I put Very's fucking recliner up without saying a word either. And we started watching the movie. Now, I'm not a stranger to recliner seats, because we do have recliner seats in some theaters in the other city I need to go to from like those kind of movie theaters. However, what we don't fucking have are heaters. There was heaters in the seats. What the fuck? Hello? Like, how cool did it get there to have a heaters in the seats? It was crazy. I didn't even know I activated mine. I don't even know if I activated it or Snap. Yeah, so okay, get this right. We're watching the movie. I think at some point, you know, the lack of sleep catches up, so I passed the fuck out. I slump. I'm asleep, right? So I'm like, so yeah, I pass out. And apparently so did Blinks. Blinks also did pass out in the fucking movie. Snap didn't even notice. Snap was locked the fuck in on the movie. I think I asked Very, I'm like, Very, did you notice that I passed out? Yeah, I noticed you passed out. I'm like, all right, cool. So except for Snap, I asked Snap, and Snap's like, no, can't sleep. Sing me a lullaby. I'm sorry. You can sleep to my luscious voice telling the story about How to Train Your Dragon. But yummers. But yeah, no, so I passed out for a good like maybe 10 minutes, because I don't think I missed that much of the movie. I think I woke up around like the training scene, or like when they're fighting the dragons in the fucking arena. But I slept for a bit, woke up, we kept on watching the movie. The movie was great. For a remake, it was really good. I think they did amp up the PG, like the PG setting to like, I think PG-13, because there were some scenes where people died, and I'm like, that's crazy. It wasn't like explicit death, but you could tell that, you know, some people weren't there, and it was pretty nice. They did change some things I did see from people on Twitter about the movie, which they weren't really that big changes, in my opinion. But overall, listen, me want to sleep to somebody, through someone that's owning their son. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, waiting. So yeah. I also forgot to mention, when I was waking up from the flight scene was so fucking beautiful. Yeah, that shit was beautiful. The flight scene was beautiful. The soundtrack was beautiful. Okay, I'm ignoring that, Snap. So yeah, when I wake up, right, my back is burning. I think I'm sweating from my lower back, and I'm like, why the fuck is it so hot in my seat? I look over, I see a red light. That was the heater. And in my head, I'm like, there's a fucking heater in the seat, so I turn it off. And it took a while for it to fucking cool down, but it cooled down. So no, yeah, we sat through the movie with no issue. It was pretty nice, enjoyable. Yeah, I think we're planning to go to like a dispenser store for edibles and shit. Because I think me and Barry were trying to get those on the first day we got there, so I can just try it out. Which didn't happen because, you know, listen, Snap, you won't take the blame entirely. Because I was saying, you know, while Barry and Blink were checking in and shit, right? We were over here having a fucking feast. We were having a mukbang with the Madelinis, the fucking Hello Pandas, and the chicken and the biscuit. And the Little Caesars that we fucking DoorDashed, alright? This is kind of our fault. It was my fault, your fault, and the detective. We kind of fucked up with DoorDashing that shit. I'll be honest here. So I think, yeah, so we couldn't get everything we wanted on the first day to happen, so we were like, all right, fuck it, so we're gonna go we're going back to the hotel. So I think we drop off Barry and Blinks, so we go back to our hotel. And then also, yeah, there was these I didn't bring the Offkai back with me, but we had Little Caesar's fault. It was Little Caesar's, bro. It was their fault. Excuse me. So yeah, I need water real quick. Jesus Christ. Oh, there we go. That's nice. Woo! So yeah, they had these face connect bags that were way too big, and unfortunately I couldn't bring it back with me because of how big it was. So I think, yeah, we dropped those two off at their hotel. They leave their merch bag in our fucking car because we're gonna meet them there anyways the next day. And so we go back to our hotel. you know, I go with Snap and Detective to their hotel. I take 2 pizzas from them. I head back to my hotel. I think at this point, everybody in my Discord is asleep, so nobody was at a voice chat except for Yoi. So I chatted with Yoi for a bit. It was pretty nice, and I think I slept. I like to have like white noise when I sleep. I think I found like Adult Swim on the TV, and I put up Bob's Burgers as usual. I put up Bob's Burgers to like sleep to. So I think it was nice. It was cold. I had my own blanket. It was nice. I was eating pizza. I was watching Bob Burgers. It was my vacation and I felt nice. So, you know, I did that. I slept. The next day, woke up. I think the next day, trying to remember how Friday went. Did you wake up to George Lopez? Oh, I fucking wish, bro. You're bringing your, yeah. No, these guys are telling me that their blanket in their hotel was ass. That's I'm sorry. Hotel blankets are garbage. I'm gonna kind of keep it real with you. Hotel blankets. Dee, what the fuck is wrong with you? Hotel blank. Okay, hold up. I think I'm talking way too fast. Okay, hotel blankets are ass. So always, guys, take your own blankets. I love hotel blankets. Shut up. You were contemplating on cuddling with Detective? Oh my god, hold up. I'm gonna tell that story soon. That's gonna be great. So okay, so the next day I wake up. It's really cold, so I put the air condition back to where it's supposed to be, and this is, I think, I'll be honest with you, Snap, aside from Saturday. Okay, no, Snap, would you say Friday was more eventful than Saturday? Because I feel like the day went so long. It felt like longer on Friday. But to be fair, we had a big event on Saturday that I'll get into when we get to Saturday. But you know what, fuck it. Friday was more active, yeah. So yeah, we wake up, I shower. I shower and shit. I get ready, and I think Snap and Detective get ready. So I'm chilling out with them. I think Snap took some photos on his camera that he took. I think at some point, did we pick up? No, we didn't pick up Varian Blinks. Varian Blinks, I think they Ubered to the convention. So me, Snap, and Detective, we go over to our own car to get gas. I got a water. Then we go to the convention, and I think at some point we all just separate. Because Detective, we met Snaps' friends / mods there. I think, for example, in my chat sometimes there's Lane, or who talked me into this. We call him Lane. I met Lane there. Lane was pretty cool, but Lane was gone most of the time because Lane was hiding from me. Lane owes me kidney stones. I met Spaz. I met all Snaps mods that were really badass people. So we get with them, and after that we just separate. I don't see Snap and Detective for a while. I'm with Very and Blinks. Then me and Very we're like, all right, we're both on the same ship. We're going to Artist Alley. The line was long. At some point we lose Blinks, so it's just me and Very. We're chilling out. I think we took some photos with our mask on, which I won't share because I think she's streaming right now, so I can't really ask her if she's okay with me sharing the photo, but I'm just not gonna share it. No permission, no sharing. But excuse me. I have a question. Wait, hold up, Snap. I have a question. Did we get that breakfast on Saturday? Like, when did we get free breakfast? Was it on Saturday or on Friday? Was it Friday? I think, okay, I can't share this photo then. It was on Friday. So, okay, we had free breakfast on Friday before we got to the convention. And hold on. Let me look through my text, actually. Wait, no? Wait, hold on. I have chat logs here. I have chat logs because, oh yeah, I was gonna say, if I ever go to a convention, anybody, I will not be using Discord. I use actual like phone text most times. What is it? Oh, no, that was on Saturday. Wait, no, wait. That was on Friday. No, wait, no, I'm looking. Hold on, wait, was it? You know, yeah, it was I was on Friday. No, it was on Friday. I was right. So now I can share another photo here. Yeah, here's some food photo, guys. I found the chat log snap. It was on it indeed was on Friday that we got free breakfast. Well, unfortunately, Barry and Blinks did not. Didn't get breakfast while we over again, dude. We were just eating at the times that they weren't. But yeah, we got free breakfast, which oh my god, why are these images? Yeah, this is somebody's fucking garage. I don't know who that is. Wait, Sam, is that you? Sam, if it is you, I deeply apologize. I don't control this shit. Why you got my crotch on full blast? It's not my fault, bro. Nice car. Look. I think fuck, I'm gonna open the display on some other shit. Okay, this is the breakfast we got. This is the breakfast we got. It was it was eggs, bacon, and French toast. And I think these were tater tots. Yeah, fun fact, I didn't get to eat all of this. My dumb ass spilled I spilled it on the floor. Yeah, you can snap as a witness. I dropped a fucking plate on the floor, bro. Yeah. No, yeah. I didn't get to eat all of that. It was fucking funny. Hold on, I'm gonna see if it's easier way. I am so tired of like fucking opening up shit. Can I just use this? Hold up. Oh my god, we're not using that. What can I use? Not image, not display. Okay, definitely not display capture. Okay. That's not working. Alright, well, I'll try to figure that shit out when I shoot the next photo. Yeah, so I dropped the French toast and I ate the bacon at least and the eggs. But I dropped most of it and I felt very embarrassed, so I had to go throw it and I was very sad because I didn't get to try the French toast with it. Yeah, and there was no syrup either, so I was just cooked. So yeah, we got breakfast. We got free breakfast. We got to re-enter the convention. Yeah, me and Snap separate. Blinks is fucking gone. I don't know where Detective is at. So at some point, it's just me and Barry roaming. We're roaming Artist Alley, right? We're roaming Artist Alley on the first day. And dude, we bought there's so much fucking merch that we bought. There was so much merch. You were girls cuddling with Detective in the corner. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck y'all were doing. You just disappeared entirely. Hold on, let me try something real quick. I'm gonna try to see if I can show you like a portion of the merch that I bought on that day. Yeah, I think I bought all this merch. Well, most of this merch on that day. Let me see. Yeah. Notepad. What about photos? Yeah, no. I went broke. I took 1,500 to this trip, and I came back with like $300. I spent so much fucking money in this trip, bro. It was crazy. What about game capture? Capture a specific window. Can it be the... No, not that one. This one. Hold up, chat. I'm trying to fucking figure this shit out. That's crazy. Oh. Oh my god, why is this so scuffed? Hello? What the fuck is happening? Can I shrink this? There you go. There we go. Hold up. Let me see. That isn't showing jack shit. Yeah, what the fuck? That is not showing anything. It's just a blank screen, bro. What the fuck? Okay. Well, that isn't working. What about this? Hold on, wait. Okay, so yeah, while I try to figure this shit out, brother, what the? Guys, I'm about to tweak out. Okay, can I shrink this? Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Okay, so I'll be kind of trying to figure this out, but so while we were kind of out and about doing shit, yeah, me and Barry we scoured through the entire artist alley and just bought so much fucking merch. It was crazy. We bought so much fucking merch. And hold up, like I'm really actually okay. I think I might just suck it up and just fucking resize the photos. As much as annoying as it'll be. Yeah, we bought a lot of merch, and I'm pulling up the photo right now of what we bought. Which, you know, first load, which, you know, Very was also kind enough to buy not only me but also Snap and Blinks a lot of merch. Okay. Real quick, let me fucking transform. Stretch to screen, shrink. They see this works. Boom. This is the first merch that we bought. So the ones that I bought were the boys. I bought Quinn, Randon, Joel, Kuro, Shoto, and Kenji. Then I bought the girls. So I bought Bina, Numi, Lily, Amelie, Tricky, Yuzu, Bao. And then I bought the Bishoto Nova girls up here. So the ones that Barry got me, because, you know, Guru's my Oshi. I fuck heavily with Guru. You know, VTuber that brought me into VTubing in the first place. Very was kind enough to not only buy me the fucking, she bought me the Guru keychain, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not used to people buying shit for me. A lot of times I kind of do feel bad for people that people buy stuff for me, because I'm just not used to it. I'm sorry, I'm just not used to being gifted things. So I didn't know how to react. So I'm like, oh, thank you, I really appreciate it. So I was like, but why? You don't have to buy anything for me. She's like, shut up, I like that. She's like, shut up, I like buying stuff for people. I'm like, all right, cool. So she bought me the girl keychain here, and then oh yeah, she bought some other merch, which she was given an option to get like a third option for cheaper. She's like, okay, well, what should I get? I'm like, oh, get Matara, because, you know, Matara's goated. Like, all right, here. And she's like, I was like, what do you mean here? She's like, yeah, no, take it. I'm like, take the Matara. I thought that was for you. She's like, nope, this is for you. You take it. So I took the Matara card too. Again, very kind. She was very kind to buy me merch, which was getting me emotional. I'm not gonna lie. Never had anybody buy stuff from me. Never had people buy stuff from me in person. Because I won't lie. I've had friends online that buy me games on Steam, which even then I feel bad, but I appreciate it. But yeah, this is the load. That was the load. So yeah, throughout all of the fucking first day, we were just straight up in the artist alley. We probably went to one panel. I can't remember the panel, but I can't remember much. All I know is that we were just in the artist alley. Who sent me a text? Okay, my mother. Yeah, we were just in the artist alley all fucking day, bro. I make one shit post on Reddit and someone buys me a lap corp. Hey, that's nice though. Reddit shit post to hit that point. So okay, we were at the artist alley for fucking ages. I can't remember for the life of me though if we went anywhere else. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, and I remember we left Artist Alley. We went down to like an area with standees, which I don't have the photo standees, but if you look, I think I posted some in my server. I posted some in my server in the IRL photos, where I think I took some photos with standees there. So yeah, it was pretty nice. It was really nice there. Gonna make some chalky milk real quick. So I'll be back. All right, thank you. Have fun with the chalky milk. Make sure to share some so I can share myself later. So okay, so yeah. Oh yeah, we met their friend Chi, which Chi was very nice. Well, we met Chi there, she was another VTuber who is very good at singing. I checked her channel out. She has really good covers there. We met Chi. She was very nice. We took that photo, which I haven't posted yet. I should really post it. We took that trend photo people doing on Twitter, where like they have their phones out and they have their models on top. We took that photo. We took photos with the standees there. Oh yeah, we went to a Shindigs. I don't know if you guys know who Shindigs is. We're a very creative VTuber with OBS things. We went to a panel of his where we learned some stuff, which I need to ask Blinks for some of the notes of. I just remembered that. I gotta ask Blinks for some of the notes. So we went to that panel. I think at some point we left. Yeah, I think we left because Oshi Bar was coming up. Which, Fiddle, if you're still here, you don't want to lock in for this one. So, Oshi Bar is an important place for this story on this day. But actually, I lied. Midway on Friday, we went to go get food at a pizza place called Pizza My Heart, which the pizza there was very, very good. I think it's one of the best pizzas I had, to be honest. So we had, cheese. I hate OBS. Why did it have to be so big? There you go. This is the pizza. Really good pizza. Fucking big slices though. These were big slice fucking pizzas, man. Huge fucking pizzas. So we had that. It was great. Loved it. I had like 3 slices. I'm a fat ass. Then I don't have the photos of the boba, but cool enough. No, oh my god. How long does that go for? Listen, you know what? Listen, it doesn't say I need to talk that long with Optimus, so I'll just do this. Autobots, I love Offkai. The best convention that smelled like shit. 10 out of 10 experience. We'll go again next year. There we go. You're welcome. Doesn't say I have to talk like that. But so we got. Fuck you, Daro. Guys, for fuck's sakes, let me tell my story. I want to talk about the Boba Bar plays to add a collaboration with VTubers. Which impression ends there? Okay, so I was about to say the impression. You guys are fucking me up. So, yeah, there was a boba place nearby, which I actually tried boba without the fucking milk. It was a collaboration item with I think a VTuber, a company called Idol Corp, which had a collaboration with the VTubers, and they based the drinks off the VTubers. Which the one I fucking tried, she graduated. I found out yesterday the VTuber that I like the boba from graduated. I forgot her name, but she was from Idol Corp. And I was like, oh, she has a cool design. The bubble is really good. I wonder what she's doing. I'm graduating, guys. All right, great. Epic. So yeah, that happened. I think it was something dragon fruit. It had dragon fruit. It was dragon fruit something, but I loved it. Who is it? She had like red hair. Idol Corp VTuber agency. Well, now they're chroma shifts, but. Was it them? Hold up. Yeah, it was Kai. There we go, Kai. Yeah, she graduated fucking last night, man. So I was like, I tried your boba and I liked it, and I check you out and you're gone. I'm like, what the fuck? I was so sad, man. I was like, bro, are you dead ass? And on top of that, yeah, I bought some standees, which I'm gonna share. I think I'll share on Saturday when I get to Saturday. But I bought standees of Giga. I bought standees of Giga, and when I come back, hey guys, so I'm leaving the shoujo. For fuck's sakes, I bought a poster of Centrea. Centrea's leaving me shoujo. I'm like, Why? Why would I buy your merch? Am I that poisonous? Nah, I understand they had Curse of the Tapioca Balls. I understand they had their reasonings to graduate. But I was like, damn, that's crazy. After I buy the merch and try the boba, they all just left. but yeah, no. So we tried the boba. It was really nice. I think that one I liked the most. So yeah, so we I think we leave back to the hotel. I think remember that generation graduated yesterday. You finished building your guitar? Fuck yeah, share a photo. Share a photo. It was a relay. That's fucking crazy. Put in the IRL photos chat. I want to see the guitar. But yeah, we go back to Boba. We go back to the hotel. We're like, fuck it. We're gonna get ready for Ochi bar, which I had my best fit that I will not share because it has my face in it. But I had my best drippiest fit for that fucking bar. I popped into my voice chat in my server, and everybody was there, right? D was dripped the fuck. I was dripped the fuck out, bro. I think what was it? I know fucking Max, bro. I popped the voice chat, and Max just goes, "You look like that one Theo at a quinceañera that doesn't want to be there." And I was like, "Bro, fuck off." I had like a nice cotton shirt, bro. Frat boy D. Okay, we're not doing this. It wasn't a frat boy fit. It was a very drippy quince fit. All right, it's different. But yeah, so we got dripped out and shit. So and detective wasn't gonna be there for. I don't think he got a ticket. I don't think he was interested in being in the Oshi bar. So the detective was kind enough to drop us off. We get dropped off. We walk. We get in line, and we're just, me and Sam were talking about content and stuff, which I deeply enjoyed talking to Sam about content. It was really nice. It was really motivating too. So I text Barry and Blinks. They get there too, and we're sitting there in line talking. It was really nice. Just chatting up shit, and we get inside, right? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I keep on forgetting details. I keep on forgetting details, but let me go back to this. So after we ate at the pizza place and got the boba bar, I had to be very quiet because my mom's very Catholic and she will beat my ass. We went to a weed dispenser store, which Barry was kind enough out of her own pocket to buy me. I think it was a 20 milligram edible. Now keep in mind, she asked the lady at the counter, like, because he's a beginner. And I was like, yeah, I'm from this place. It's a felony here. What would be a recommendation? At least half of the edible should be fine. I was like, all right, cool. So keep in mind, we had that shit there. We had it with us at the bar. And I'll be honest, the bar was nice. I think a bunch of VTubers like Cottontail, Issa, Nene, and there's another one that performed. They were performing, and it was really nice. They had really good voices. It was enjoyable. Their singing was enjoyable. But I will say, Dira Cat, okay, yeah. The Riva Cat was enjoyable. I forgot, yeah, Tomo was there. Tomo is also important to this night. Kind of. She's kind of important to the night. Something really funny happened with her. But, so, the VTubers that were there, Tomo was the MC. She was like, introducing the whole thing to the bar. And, the Riva Cat performed first, which she played some like nostalgic songs, which I really liked. And then it was Nene after. Then I think it was Issa and Cottontail. So we're waiting in line. The bar was kind of fucked up because there's a lot of people and there was like 4 bartenders, right? Which Mary's like, I don't know. I think there definitely should have been more at the Oshi bar. So we're in line, we're waiting, right? And then Snap's kind of eager to get his hands on the Toma merch, which we talked to the guy there about like, what if you don't want to get drinks? What if you just want to get the Toma merch? Which the guy, I think he does find out, you can just come in and get the merch. So Snap did get his hands on the Toma merch, on his Oshi's merch. So we're there, right? And we go to the line. At some point, I'm talking to Barry. I'm like, yo, Barry, you know what? Give me the edible. So she's like, all right, have it. So instead of, it's also my fault. This is mainly my fault. Instead of eating half, like I was told I should, I ate the whole fucking thing. Yeah, I deserve that. I devoured the whole fucking thing, right? And we're in line, right? Blinks is kind of coming in and out because Isso's performing. And of course, Blinks wants to support. Okay. Yeah, that's appropriate. That is appropriate for what happens later tonight, right? Okay. All right, guys, please. I get it. I fucked up. I get it. So, okay. What the fuck? So, what ends up happening, right?
Dumb fuck.
Dumb fuck. Yeah, I understand. Oh, it's a nice guitar, by the way. That's a really nice guitar right there, Winnie. That's fucking goated. I like the color, the black and white's really nice. So, so what ends up happening, right, is we're in line. Oh my god. So we're in line, right? Me and Barry are still in line, and we're talking. At some point, I start kind of getting like a little bit loose. I'm like, yeah, I feel kind of nice right now. So I'm fucking around with her. I start doing like this fucking Fortnite dance out of nowhere, and it was making them laugh, and I was feeling good. At some point, we start talking about rolling our R's, which I was rolling my R's like, fuck, okay, I fucked up there. You see, it was definitely better than the person who bought the guitar in 2002 and left it in their humid ass basement until I found it this year. Well, at least it's in better hands now. So when I roll my R's, I can roll them without thinking, but if I really think about rolling my R's like I can't. So one thing I was doing, I was like, but I was like doing the moves. I was like moving like I was like revving up a fucking lawnmower for no reason. So I was like, like I was doing that whole fucking bit, right? Which, you know, I can roll my R's, just not right now. I don't know why. I'm tweaking out. So believe me, I can roll my R's, but I was kind of getting loose a bit, right? So it was nice. And then this is where I fuck up again. I got 2 drinks. I get Nene's drinks and Cotton's drinks, in which I'll kind of be honest here. My personal preference, the drinks were not great. I didn't even drink that much. I drank like a third of it. Not even a third, like a fourth of it. I was like, I don't like it. So I threw them. So I drank a bit of it. I think I kind of got crossfaded, but even then, I doubt it, to be honest, because I'm like, you think I think at some point I asked like them, I'm like, you think the alcohol? And they're like, buddy, it's not the alcohol, because the alcohol was not great or strong. How much are the drinks? 30. I spent $30, bro. $30 on the drain. $30 on the drain, Snap. It was great. Personally, for someone that didn't drink, I think it wasn't worth it, in my opinion. So I do the drinks and I'm cheating, right? And I think at some point Cottontail comes up to perform, which a lot of times it was Divorce Dad songs, which I really loved. I think she played the only songs that I fucking remember her performing are I Hate Everything About You and I'm What I've Become. So at some point when I'm chilling out and she starts performing, I remember I told Barry this. Barry, I'll be honest with you, the edible ain't shit. Oh brother, when I tell you that I ate my fucking words that day, I did. Because we're chilling out, we're sitting and shit, we're listening to the performance, and I start feeling light. I was like, all right, what the fuck's going on? I'll be honest, I don't remember what I even said. All I know is I started feeling a little bit lighter and looser. I'm like, all right, cool. That's it. I don't remember the next few moments of that. I remember coming to again, and we're yeah. This is kind of like at a place where with science and shit. So they had like little like bowls with Legos, right? Cottontail was still singing. I can't remember what song she was. I think she was singing "I'm What I've Become." I'm in the corner, Barry's next to me, telling me, "Hang on to like the fucking stand there." I'm hanging on, right? But I'm like stumbling back a bit. I'm like, what is happening? At some point, I'm looking at Cottontail. I'm seeing her perform, and keep in mind, I don't know what's going on. I start fucking around with the Lego. I don't even notice I'm touching the Lego, let alone breaking and taking it apart. But I am. So I look down. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Hello? And Barry's like, all right, homie. Like, keep in mind, Barry was also kind of getting faded. She also ate one, so we're both not supposed. She wasn't the sitter. I'll tell you that much. She wasn't the sitter. But she definitely is more used to it. And she's more used to it than I am. So she's like, all right, I think you need to sit down. And I'm like, I probably should. So I sit down. And then I stand up again. I should have been the better sitter. No, Snap. Okay, I was going to say. So at some point, I get up, right? I get up. And I'm like, where's Snap at? And I asked Barry, I'm like, where's Snap at? She's like, I don't know, probably in the front. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I go walk over to the front and I'm looking for Snap. Just like, not even because I needed him, just to see where Snap was. It's been a while since we've seen Snap. So, this is the layout. There's a floor. There's a stage. A crowd of people. There's like, there's like a fence. There's like a fence blocking off people from getting closer to the stage. And there's a table with a camera on top, right? And it has like these these lines blocking it. I don't know what they're called, but these lines are blocking it. These wires, like let's call them like rope. So I'm looking around. I see Snap in the corner just nodding and like vibing. I'm like, all right, cool. So Snap is there. So I'm looking at the concert again, and I thought the table had glass. I thought it was a big table with glass in the middle with rope. So I go over to lean forward on the table, but I almost fall through. My hand falls through, and I almost stumble through. And I adjust myself, and I'm like, what the fuck? I thought it was glass. There was no glass. So what my dumb ass starts doing on the spot is I start pushing my hands down, then back up. Push my hands down, back up. I look at my hands. I push down and back up. Then at some point, I touch the table, and the table wobbles. Keep in mind, there's a camera. There is a camera up top filming the concert. I don't know if they uploaded it. I don't know what they did with the footage, but it's very obvious that there's a camera either streaming or filming the concert. And I touch said table, and the table wobbles. All I hear is, "Hey, don't touch that!" From like I think one of the staff members. I'm like, my bad. I back up. I'm like, I shouldn't be here. So I go back to Viri and I sit down with her. I'm like, I think I'm tweaking. She's like, dude, like it's hitting you. Just relax. So I try relaxing, right? And I guess I blank out again because I don't remember what happened after. All I know is Snap is back, and oh no, I come back too because I think I was I think I was texting my friend Kuroi or Anku. So I think I texted Anku, right? And I don't even remember this, but I did. So this is at this was apparently at 1:38 a.m. which and Cali it'd be like what 11? It would be 11:30. It'll be 11:38 p.m. So I text this dude, I'm high right now, bro. I took an edible like 2 hours ago. Anku. So how is it? How bad? And I sent him a photo, which I still have, which I'm not gonna share, where it's me looking fucked up. And I put, how bad do I look? Nice cut. Thanks, bro. And I put, not gonna lie, bro, like it feels like I'm absent and shit. Not as bad. Like I don't feel like I'm physically texting you. I can't feel my own body, but like I'm seeing EN. My bad, Anku. You're probably busy. It's like, it's just damn. I want to share this experience with the first person I saw in my Discord DMs, and I sent him a handshake and a Mexican flag, and he put, after party? Yes. Did you see VTuber? Several, but didn't meet him up close. I started getting hit with this midway of concert. I see. Well, hope tomorrow's gonna be better. Oh yeah, now I remember this too. I met Obi Kitty Cat, which if y'all don't know, she's a very cool VTuber, really good at death metal fucking singing. I met her by chance at the Artist Alley on Friday, which I didn't even know she was behind us, waiting in line. So I think Barry was looking for merch to buy, and I wasn't gonna buy from there, so I was like looking around, just kind of get my surroundings, and I see her behind. And I didn't even notice it was her until I looked at her badge, and it says OB Kitty Cat. I do a double take. I'm like, is that what I think it is? So keep in mind, bro, I'm so bad at interactions. So when I meet new people, I kind of do like what everybody else does normally, is like, oh, introduce yourself, handshake, that's it. So I see him like, so I just went, oh, you're OB Kitty Cat, right? She goes, yeah, I am. I'm like, oh, it's nice to meet you. I shake her hand. I don't hold a conversation. All I say is, nice to meet you. I enjoy your streams. That's it. I'm like, I don't want to talk to her. Not me. I'm not trying to paint her out as bad. She's very nice, very talented. I just didn't know. I don't know her, and I panicked. I'm like, okay, I don't know who you are. I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna hold a conversation. So I simply said, enjoy your content. Nice to meet you. That's it. I just like stood away from her. I'm like, I'm scared. I'm scared of interacting with people. So it was cool. I didn't even tell Very. I told Very after we walking away. I'm like, yeah, that was Obi Kitty Cat. She's like, where? Looking back, I'm like, oh, she's gone. Bro, you should have told me that was her. I'm like, I got scared. And it was funny because I started feeling bad after, because I was like, man, I'm a terrible person. I didn't take into account whether Kitty Cat wanted a handshake or not. I started feeling like shit after. But I think I was texting one of my homies. My homie's like, brother, it was just a handshake that Kitty Cat happily, the Kitty Cat, or not happily, but Kitty Cat reciprocated a handshake. So chill out. I'm like, you're so right, bro. Yeah, my anxiety like fucking peaked when that happened. So yeah, I was talking about that to Anku, which I might go into detail about, but nothing bad was said, but it's kind of embarrassing. I don't want to get embarrassed by what I sent him, but so that happens, and then I blank out again, and then at some point the concert ends. I know Cottontail hit a really mean ass growl with "I hate everything about you," but I just cannot remember it. It's been a week already. I cannot remember that fucking growl or how the song ended, but I know it was good, and I'm sad about it. I'm so sad about not being able to hear it. So at some point, right, Toma is on the field. Concert ends, the DJ's playing, so most of the crowd disperses, everybody's leaving. I think we stay there until 12, which is the time it closed. So we're chilling out, right? And you know, like I said, Toma's kind of important to this. So Toma's there. And Snap, I'm not gonna expose you, but Snap was like, I want to talk to Toma longer. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'll be with you. So we're walking closer to Toma, and I think I was speed walking. I was walking pretty fast. So I'm walking fast. Keep in mind, let me paint the picture. In reality, I'm 5'6". Toma is like what, 4'11". Toma starts walking to not our direction, but she starts walking across where I'm heading to. I'm heading straight like a bullet. I'm heading straight at speed. I don't even notice her. All right. Hi, girl. Hi, Pan Bimbo. I'm telling a story about how I was high. So, catch you up, Mr. Pan Bimbo. Now you're popping in here. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Give you a kiss. Catch you up, right? So, Mr. Pan Bimbo, Toma is a popular VTuber. She's 4'11". I'm pretty sure. I'm 5'6". My fucking points. What the fuck? It played, dog. I don't think you guys heard it though. So we're okay. So Toma is walking like past. I would say he's walking across where I'm speeding toward to straight. If Snap didn't fucking grab me and like hold me back, I think I deadass when an NFL shoulder checked Toma. I would have shoulder checked Toma really badly if Snap didn't pull me back and stop me on the spot. At that point, they're like, sit down. So I sat down. Bro, would have turned into Miles Garrett. I would have shoulder checked Toma so bad, bro. And I don't know what the fuck was happening. I didn't even know she was there. Straight up Josh running over. Oh, bro. It would not have been great, bro. I'm gonna say, if it did happen, that would have been, I think I would have been crying. Oh my lord. Oh yeah, I'll get into that in a bit, Mr. Plan Bimbo. So I have things to say about that. So at some point, Snap sits me down. I think he's like, Snap is scream singing out of his. Snap starts scream singing out of nowhere. I think I'm saying, go talk to Toma. Toma then leaves. Then I look at Snap. I thought Snap felt sad, so then I felt sad. So then I black out again. At some point, I think at some point I get guided to the escalator to leave, and okay. Come on, it's going up. My dumbass is facing the opposite way. I'm looking down, and there was a security guard behind us. And oh, you have to talk. You got to talk after. Okay, good. So okay, on the escalator, right? I'm facing down while going up, and Very's like, turn around, and there's a security guard behind me and say, hey, turn around. Sorry. I like a fucking NPC. I just turn around. So at some point, I think we're missing blinks, so we're sitting down, and we take a seat on the bench. So apparently, okay, I forgot to mention this. Apparently, I met somebody called Indy, which Indy apparently is a homie of Veery, which I don't remember ever talking to him, but apparently I met him. And apparently I was telling this fucking dude, oh, hey, nice to meet you. I'm high, by the way, so I probably won't remember you. Which I kind of do remember him. Because I think his response is like, that's cool, man. Oh, that's great, man. Something like that. He just told me that. And apparently very sending out anybody that I met, well, I was just being like, oh, hey, I'm high, by the way. At least you were honest. That's what I'm saying. At least I was honest about it. But apparently when I sat by a bench, a guy came over called like something Rex. And he's giving us ribbons, or he's talking to us a bit, and I'm getting sad. Apparently Barry said I'm getting emotional because I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna remember that guy. I'm not gonna remember that guy. I'm high right now. I won't remember. I'm talking to him like, dude, I don't think I remember you. And then the guy pulls out a ribbon that has his name on it and he gives me it, and apparently I start going, I have something to remember him by. I have something to remember him by. So I put that away, and at some point security comes and kicks us out because it already closed. So we get kicked to the fucking curb. Blinks appears, and so we start walking to. Oh yeah, I think they were trying to find food for me. They were trying to find food for me, so I can eat something for the night. Because I also did an edible when I was fucking on an empty stomach, which you never do. Never do that. Never do that. Never do that on empty stomach. Don't be like me. This is the worst outcome that could happen. So we're walking straight, right? We're walking straight, and then we realize, oh, we're going to the wrong direction. So apparently Snap, Blinks, and Barry are looking food for me. They're looking for like something that's open late for me to eat at, or something for me to DoorDash to my hotel. Okay. Jesus Christ, bro. So according to Snap, I get this from his account, I disappear from their line of sight. Because apparently I wasn't in the line of sight. And then they look over. I am walking to the sidewalk, about to step into the street. So I think they had to either call me or pull me back to them. Okay, I deserve the fish. So I had to get taken back to the group. Okay, yep, here it goes. Actual dumb fuck. So I am cooked, bro. I am cooked beyond this point. Next thing I remember, I am standing by a bus stop. They're looking for an Uber for me to get. And apparently someone dead ass MOTD. I don't know who it was. I don't know who did, but it was somebody. So we're at a bus stop, and they're looking for an Uber for me to get back to our hotel for me and Snap. So apparently I started fighting them on stuff, but in a joking way. I was basically dismissing their stuff. I was dismissing a lot of their things and just joking around with them, and which Blinks had enough, considering that my dumbass almost walked into the fucking street. Blinks had to get assertive with me, right? Which did calm me. So they had to get assertive with me. Fucking, sit my ass down for me to listen, which I did. I started listening after. And which I think at this point, somebody said I can get food at the hotel. So we get an Uber to the hotel. They wait for us. Jesus Christ, bro. So Blinks and Mary goaded. Blinks and Mary waited for us to get into our Uber and leave first, which we did. Which I'll tell you this, from my perspective, because I'm saying shit from what I was told. From my perspective, we were at the bus stop, and then I was back in my hotel room. I do not fucking remember. I don't remember stepping into the Uber. I don't remember the ride in the Uber, and I don't remember leaving the Uber, or even if Snap was in. I don't remember the fucking elevator. I was just in my hotel room. I felt like I teleported, to be honest with you. Maybe I should try taking an edible next Offkai. Yeah, no, Snapper doing it at a hotel room, bro. Puza knew me. Dude, all I know is I was at my hotel room. I got undressed. I put on my pajamas. I slept. I didn't even eat. So that, keep in mind, all that we went through was Friday. That was Friday in its entirety. Bro. That is what happened Friday. I was cooked. I was in a different realm entirely. I was not present. So that is the end of Friday. That is how Friday ended. So the next day, so here comes Saturday, in which Snap was at the NSW panel for so fucking long to the point where I wanted to strangle him. You pervert. You pervert. Pervert. So it's okay. I'll go by like you know what happened. One of the panelists follow me on Twitter. Jorn Snap out here jorking it. So okay, so the Saturday I wake up, I get dressed, you know, same thing. We don't eat breakfast. We go straight to the convention. The munchies are still there, bro. I didn't eat it all. The munchies were still present. And on top of that, at the time I only remembered Snap getting Blinks getting assertive with me, and I mistook that as him being pissed off. So for the whole morning I was just sad. The whole morning of Saturday I woke up sad and depressed. I was like, oh, I pissed Blinks off. So we get to the convention. I think at some point cheer for. At some point I separate from Snap, and I think Snap goes to the B Dairy concert. I didn't feel like being at a concert, so I go explore on my own, and I was still very hungry and sad, and I stress eat a lot, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go eat something. So I text Snap and Very. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go eat something. So I go on my own little side quest. I go get some food, and there was this little taquerias. There's a little taqueria truck nearby that had some bomb ass tacos. So I want to go eat that by myself. Which, dude, these were good. Hold up, let me shrink the image down. Jesus Christ, man. There you go. These are the tacos, bro. And you see, I'm a fat ass. I took a bite first and then took a picture. So what we had here, right? I'll try to find like each taco. So this was pollo, carnitas, and tripas right here. So it's chicken, meat, and intestines. Tripas. Bro. Cheer for. The tripas were so fucking good, bro. They were so good. This was really good for me to eat. So I fucked that shit up. I think I started moaning at some point when I was eating. I started fucking moaning. It was fucking beautiful. So I ate that, right? Went back to the convention, and I think I stopped by this bro, I had a food wars moment. I did. It was so good. So so I go back to the convention, and I'm by myself. I'm exploring, and I come across this sign that says VTuber sign here. When I'm like, oh, what's this for? People from a taco truck hits. It does, bro. It fucking does. Excuse me. Oh yeah, so I see a sign that says VTuber sign here, and I'm like, oh, what's this for? They're like, oh, we're having VTubers and VTuber fans sign this sign for Luminaria, I think. It was a new VTuber group that's coming up from a guy named Kamna, which I've talked to once in the Discord. So I'm like, oh sure, I'll wait in line. So I was waiting in line to sign for the VTuber stuff. Then at some point, Blinks and Barry find me, and Blinks and Barry find me, and they get in line with me to sign. So we sign the board. Then then we go explore again. We kind of sit down a bit because, you know, I think Barry's fucking feet were hurting, so we're chilling out against the wall talking. Then we get up again. We go to the panelists. We go to the company alley. It's where they had like the VTuber companies like V Shoujo, another one called 3 AM. Oh, there was a lot of companies there that were like selling merch and stuff. So I think I got some stands. Okay. Who threw that shit at me? Who threw that shit at me? Come on now. Get this fucking box off of my face, bro. This instant, please. Ugh. Trying to find the stands that I got. Ooh, I think wait, hold up. Yo, come on now. Yeah. So from that panel, from that area, I bought these 2 stands of VTuber designs that I really liked a lot. Let me get them. So I got these from there, which I followed them on. That's my blanket. I followed them on their stuff, so I really did like the designs. All right, this time I sleep. Good night, Aharo. Thanks for stopping by again and throwing shit at me. So yeah, I bought these 2 stands of these 2 VTubers because I really like their fucking designs and shit. It was really nice. And then we met She again, so it was the 4 of us going around. I was looking for merch to buy, and then we come across Quinn because Cheek points out Quinn Bennett. So I look over and she's going like, "Oh, I really like Quinn. You know, want to meet him, but I was nervous." I'm like, you know, I fuck with Quinn. Quinn's pretty cool. So I decided, you know, fuck it, I'll do the icebreaker. So we're getting ready to walk, and we're walking past him. I go, "Oh, hey, you're Quinn, right? You're Quinn Bennett." He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Hey, man, I really enjoy your stream, enjoy your content." And I shook his hand, and he's like, "Oh, you know, thank you very much." He was very chill, very polite. Again, I don't know how to hold conversation with strangers, and I'm scared, so I walk away immediately. But they got their chance to say hi. I was pretty happy about that. So I met Quinn. I met Quinn and a kitty cat, which was really nice. And Saturday, oh yeah, here we go. So we go walking again. I think we separate with Chi at some point. Oh yeah, no. I start getting a headache. I start getting a fucking headache. I'm dying. I'm hungry still. And Very was goated enough. Very was very nice to fucking buy me tenders, a Pepsi, fries, and give me ibuprofen, which really did help. I was not even talking. I was just eating. I ate my tenders. I ate the fries. I took the ibuprofen. I drank the Pepsi. I was just happy. And it was so fucking nice. That was super nice. So, yeah, we do that. And then at some point, oh yeah, I keep on saying like, hey, yeah. So when we went by the boba place on Friday, I didn't actually get boba that time. But on Saturday, I'm like, you know what? You guys want to go to that boba place? Because I want to try boba this time. Actual proper boba without milk. So they're like, yeah, no, we're down. So I start saying, all right, but let's get Snap along with us, because, you know, I want Snap to come and try the fucking boba. So I text Snap, hey, yo, you want to come try boba with us? Nothing. I got no response, bro. I got no fucking response from Snap, bro, about the boba place. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So we go without Snap. We go without Snap to we go without him to fucking hold up. I'm looking for the logs right now. Give me a sec. I'm looking for the fucking logs, bro. What time was this? Oh no, I even call you. I think no, wait. What time was this? Let me get my information right, because I think you called me. 22nd, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Okay, either way, Snap doesn't fucking respond. We go without him, and you know, we get the boba place. I think we meet. Oh yeah, we meet Bond there. Another homie of Viri's, another VTuber. We meet Bond. Bond was very enjoyable. The company was enjoyable. So, you know, the 4 of us go and we try the boba place. And I think Snap calls me back or text. I can't remember. But this motherfucker texts. All I know is he's like, "Oh, I was at the NSFW tag. I was at the NSFW panels. Did y'all leave?" I'm like, "Yeah, Snap. We're at the boba already." So I hang up on this dude and I look at Very. I'm like, I'm gonna strangle him. I called you for boba, and you were out there. You were over there jorking it, bro. Jorking it. Come on, Snap. Come on, Snapple. Come on. We wanted you to try the boba, man, and we never did get to try the fucking boba. That's so sad. So next year, well, let's fucking hope they host it at the same place, bro. I'm hoping they actually host it at the same convention. That was pretty nice. So that fucking happens. So then we walk back to the convention. I think we walked past Issa, Katie Cat, and I think Cottontail. But well, yeah, the concert that happened, the Offkai concert. So we're walking back, and then we try going to the cosplay event. There's like a cosplay showcase, and we're there, right? And then, you know, again, listen, Snap redeemed himself for this though. Snap, you got redeemed because it wasn't real. So wait, what do you mean what wasn't real? I'm confused. So hold on, I'm fucking losing my mind. So yeah, made a cosplay contest. Made a cosplay contest. Snap sends me a message saying y'all should get in line right now, because yeah, they started giving out ribbon or like wristbands for the concert. So I look at Very and Blinks. I'm like, Snap says that the lines are getting filled up for the wristbands for the concert. So they're like, fuck, we had to go. And we're kind of assholes for this, because they explicitly said, please do not walk down the middle aisles if you're gonna exit. We broke that rule and we went to the middle exit, and I felt so bad. I felt like shit, bro. But we were in a rush. So we walk out in a hurry. We get to the line. It was long as fuck. So it was long as hell. So, but it was goated because I think we got purple, and purple was like the first 3 to be called, I'm pretty sure. So Snap was goated. You know, we got our fucking wristband. So I think I forgot where we went to go eat again, or if we even ate. I don't remember what we did after, to be honest. Fuck, did we do anything before the concert? Snap, did we do anything before the concert? Oh no, you're so right. Yeah, I don't think we ate. We got our ribbons. Yeah, we got our ribbons. And I think we just waited in line. So I think it was just like me. Yeah, it was like, yeah. Who was it tonight? It was me, you, Very, Blinks. Bon was there for a bit, but he wasn't for the concert. Spaz was there. Who else? And yeah, Spaz and your other mods. So we get called to the concert. We're at the concert. At this point, we take the very last seats. Fuck you mean nuh-uh. Shut up. Sorry, love you, fiddle. Oh, mama, kiss you. Anyways, we're at the concert. We get the very last rows because a lot of us. So we start, you know, we're waiting for the performance to start. And I'm not gonna lie with you guys. Offkai, the tweets about the smell were true. Offkai smelled like dog shit, bro. Offkai smelled like dog shit. It was not pleasant. It was not fucking pleasant. Let me tell you this. So we're sitting down, right? We're sitting down, waiting for the concert to start. We're waiting for the concert to start. We bought our lights and shit. And it smelled like doo-doo feces in there. It fucking did. It was like a mix of doo-doo feces and fucking sweat. So we're sitting there, right? And Sam looks over at me and he goes, the BO is strong here. And I'm like, what do you mean BO? Body odor. So my dumbass goes, body odor? Hold up. Oh, dude. I don't know why I sniffed, but I did. And that shit fucking hurt. It was not great. The BO was very strong from in front of us. I'll be honest here. So that shit was fucking happening. And we were just dying. It wasn't pleasant. Yeah. Listen, I've been to anime. I've only been to, okay, well, I haven't been to many anime conventions other than my local ones, but goddamn, bro. Apparently Anime Expo's worse from what I heard from Manku. Which I don't even think I want to. I don't know, man. Offkai was enough with the smell. It was so bad. I'm taking the order rent, bro. We're taking the order rent. We're gonna hand it out to people. It's like, dude, you fucking smell. Take this shit, please. So we powered through the smell. The concert starts. Snap was about to have a nosebleed, so I'm telling Snap, bro, you'll bring your cologne. No, dude, Cologne with that smell would not mask it. It's gonna be worse. We gotta take fucking Lysol and deodorant. We gotta take Lysol and deodorant, bro. Please. So, yeah, so basically, right, we're fucking dying. But luckily, you know, we powered through the smell. Snap's nose is about to start bleeding again, so I tell Snap, lean your head back and don't headbang. So the concert goes great. Yumemi was the first one. Yumemi was fucking goated. I think she opened up her concert with a sort of online like opening, which she fucking sang fantastic on. Then she came out in person in her cosplay, performed like that. That was also goated. Then we had another VTuber. What was her name? What was her name again, Snap? I know I follow her on Twitter. I didn't remember her name. Tomoko. Yeah, Tomoko was also goated. You know, I'll say for an opening concert, those two did great. I had the list here. Hold up. I know it. There it is. So it was Tomoko, right? She did great. Then Katy Cat pulled up. Katy Cat was okay. I know Katy Cat is a death metal singer, right? Seen her streams, seen her songs, but seeing that shit in person is different, bro. On top of that, I spoke to her. I spoke to her for like a second, which she responded in a very soft voice, and then she pulled out 100% fucking booming right out, bro, and went crazy. I was fucking tweaking. I was hyped. It was fucking great. And then she performed a 115 with Cotton Tail. Brother, I was fucking hyped, bro. And then it got even better. They performed Kingslayer from Bring Me the Horizon. From Bring Me the Horizon with Issa, which got me even more fucking hyped. I was hyped as fuck. I was like, oh my god, the two songs that I do know and I fuck with heavy. I enjoyed Katy Cat's fucking segment. It was great. And it got better because then it was Unnamed or Usan. Now Unnamed is formerly, well, okay, I'm not gonna say where they're from, but they're a very popular VTuber. I don't know who they were, but I'm a fan. I'm a big fan now. Usan's fucking segment was so fucking wholesome, bro. Cause it was really nice. They were getting like really personal, but not too like really kind of personal with the audience. Audience very supportive. They announced, yeah, cause Usan has a male model, and they announced their female model coming up. They're, you know, because they're non-binary. They're very happy about it. It was so wholesome, bro. I almost started crying. And their songs were great. I know they performed. I think they performed. I'm trying to remember. I know they performed the Chainsaw Man opening and some other songs. But it was great. Loved it. So after Usan, Narissa came in. And so what can I say? I'll be honest. Love Narissa. I was hyped for her the most. I'm not gonna say I was let down by her song choices. I'm grateful to see her. I was grateful to see her. And I was grateful to see her perform Sweet as Scarlet. I was so hyped for that. However, it's just my preference. I'm not a big fan of the Beatles and Madonna. I don't dislike Beatles and Madonna, but I don't listen to them that often. So I kind of sat there. I'm like, yeah, I don't. All right, I'll cheer for this. It's cool. Then she sang Wicked. I haven't really seen Wicked. I don't know anything about Wicked. So I was like, all right, cool. It was kind of funny though, because she's singing "You're Gonna Be Popular," and Blinks the whole time was like, D, that song's for you. You're gonna be popular. It was so funny. It was great. It was fucking great. So after Narissa, it was as me and Snap were calling her, the Michael Jordan of VTubers, Kizuna AI. That was Kizuna AI's first like performance after her return, and it was so fucking nice, bro. It was a great night. She performed so many fucking songs. We were enjoying it. We were loving it. She fucking, dude, she trolled everybody. First performance in 2 years. Yep. It's Kizuna AI. I don't care. I'm gonna say it. So Kizuna fucking performs her songs. It's great. Loving it. At some point she trolls the fucking audience because we think her performance ends. So people are dead ass leaving. We're sitting down. I'm like, something's gonna happen. No, actually that's a lie. We're getting up. We're getting ready to leave too. But Kizuna comes back in with her other songs and starts performing. The fucking floodgates come in again, bro. No one's missing this. It goes fucking crazy. It was a great performance. It was fucking beautiful. Loved it. It was an honor. So the concert ends. Really great. Loved it. So yeah, we take a photo with the stand. I was like, I gotta give a shout out to the Offkai's choir. Sorry, Offkai's choir. It was great. You did great. Loved them. They took a photo with the stands. We took a photo together. I think it was me, Snap, Bon. Yeah, me, Snap, Bon, and Barry, and Blinks. I don't know if I'm fucking squeaking. We took a group photo. I'm meeting with the artist soon, hopefully to commission drawing our models over the photos, which did be cool. But overall, great performance. I love the energy though. There was a lot of chanting going on most times, and it was really fun. I love the energy that we had at the concert. It was great. So yeah, it was great. Loved it. Loved every moment of it. Now, this is where the night takes a turn. So at some point, Bon has to leave. Snap's mods separate. They go back to their hotel. Blinks is going to like a dance party after. So Blink separates. So it's me, Snap, and Barry. So we're like, man, we're pretty hungry. And then Snap says, let's go to Nick the Greek, a Mediterranean restaurant. So we walk, I think it was 10 minutes over to that restaurant, and it was nice. We're chatting, it was great bonding experience. Cause I love walking with my friends, back, me, Pan Bimbo, Robert, David, like back when I used to live in my apartment in 2022. We would do that a lot. Mr. Pan would come back. He would come by. We would go to our university. We would walk past, chat up shit, have a good conversation. And we haven't done that recently because we're all kind of busy. But doing that with Snap and Barry brought memories of that. So I was just happy to do that with them. So we're walking, chatting and stuff, and we go to the restaurant. We eat there. I try a gyro, which I never tried before. It was good. Let me get a photo of that. That shit was fucking scrumptious. Scrumptious, right? Scrumptious. So yeah. By the way, guys, hand reveal. So don't be perverts. Hand reveal. So that's my hand. It's my hand. We're putting that shit away. So I tried this out. The gyro. It was great. Gyro was good. The gyro was so fucking good. The night was almost perfect. Until Snap goes, man, I gotta, we're going to a bubble place again after that was open like at 2. It was like already like fucking 1 a.m., 2 a.m. here. So Snap's like, oh, let's go to the bubble place, and he goes, oh, I gotta take a shit though, but I think I can hold it. And I'm like, dude, there's no point. Like, just go take a shit. Just go to the restroom. We'll wait for you. So Snap goes to go take a shit. So me and Barry, we're waiting. We're chatting, right? We're chatting and shit. And then Snap comes back. So we get up, we leave, and we're walking. Barry, not even that long far. So I go, Snap, what are the directions to the place? This dude checks his pockets, his phone's not there. Checks his bags, phone's not there either. So we turn around and we're walking back to I was like, dude, there's no fucking way he left his phone behind. So we're walking over and we come across a group of these Edgars, los tacuaches. And Snap asks him, oh, how you guys see my phone? Nah, bro. I'm in your phone, bro. I was in there taking a shit, bro. Don't ask me shit, bro. So I'm like, all right, something's very off about these motherfuckers. So we avoid them because at this point there's four dudes, 2 dudes on our end. I'm kind of crippled because my fucking back is still kind of fucked up, so he's recovering. And Barry's like a 5'1" woman that I'm not, there's no point in starting something. So we go to the restroom, and there's a security guard there. So Sam goes to talk to him, and me and Barry are checking the bags. Phone's not in the bag. Sam goes to check the restroom, or the security guard checks the restroom. Phone's not there. So I'm like, okay, these motherfuckers stole it. So by this point, I think I was calling the phone a 3rd time because I started calling the phone when we were heading back. So I call the phone 5 times. It goes full way each time. The 6th time I call, straight to voicemail. Straight to voicemail. Straight to voicemail. Straight to voicemail. Those motherfuckers, and I say those because it was them. Those motherfuckers took Snap's fucking phone. Snap's phone got snatched. Snap got. Snap was caught with his pants down. I'll be honest, Snap. You were caught with your pants down. Unfortunate, but it happened. So at this point, I call the cops. At this point, I'm like, fuck, we have to file a police report. So I'm calling the cops. Snap, Very's talking to the fucking guy, to the employee. So I'm calling, and I'm like, hey, I'd like to report a stolen phone. Like, you know, this happened at this place. The phone got stolen by this group of kids. I get told, oh, honey, for that you gotta go online and file an online order. Online order? Fuck, is this Amazon? What do you mean we gotta file an online order for a form for this? What do you mean? Hey, this is a crime, lady. Like, are you serious? And so I'm dealing with that. I'm like, I'm having to argue. So I go to the fucking website. I'm having Snap fill his information out. I'm having Snap file his information out on my phone. I'm also trying to keep him calm. I'm like, there's no point in tweeting out Snap. It is what it is. So Very's talking to the fucking employee. The guy seemed helpful at first, but started getting an attitude towards the end. We asked, you know, oh, like, is the manager here? Oh, manager's out. But manager was texting, and I'm like, oh, but like, Very's like, can we see the cameras? And we're like, and he's like, oh, only the owners of the building can see the cameras. And I'm like, oh, but like, you know, one of the owners come back. Oh, they're out for the weekend. They're back Tuesday. We're gone Tuesday. I'm back home Tuesday. It was like, what the fuck's the point? What's the point? What is the point? What is the point? So we got no help, basically. And apparently towards the end, started getting an attitude, bro, with Very. And it was, oh my God, it was a fucking mess. It was such a mess, man. It was a fucking mess through and through. So that fucking happens. It's just an entire thing. So we gave up. We did what we could. We filed the police report. We did what we could. So we start heading back to the fucking. So Snap just goes, right? So guys, Boba. So at this point, bro, I'm locked the fuck in. We walk out. I'm like, all right, do not separate. So we're together. Very starts lagging behind. I'm like, Very, go in front of us, please. Do not fall behind. So it's just Very 5'1". Snap's like 5'10", fucking tall. So Snap's on her right, I'm on her left, and we're just walking straight. We walked past like a tweaked out homeless man, which I did not want to stand next to him. So we walk across the street. We walk all the way to the Boba place, which is like it was in the middle of like a downtown nightlife area. Which at that point, bro, I was so just on edge and locked in that we just got our boba. Then Very steps out to make a phone call, and I'm like, and Snap's like, go with her. I'm like, you're so right. So I go with Very, that way next to her. I'm like, I am not leaving you by yourself outside. Something already happened to Snap. We're not letting something happen again. So we're just there. We're just waiting. At some point, we get our boba, and we're putting our orders in, right? And is this store requires you to put your phone number for your order? So we're there, and Snap is putting in his phone number, and Snap looks at us and goes, Can I use one of your phone numbers for the order? So I get up and put my number, and we get our orders and shit. It was another milk boba, so it was all right. It wasn't really that special. Didn't finish it again. So at that point, that's how the night ends. We first wait for Very to get an Uber back to her hotel. I'm like, text when you get back. And then I call an Uber for me and Snap. We head back to our hotel. And the lady we got, well, she was very nice. She was very funny, because I'm telling her, I'm like, yeah, no, this happened. You know, his phone got stolen. She's like, Ted turns around. She's like, shut the fuck up. She was a very cool Uber lady. She's very cool. We started talking about like school and like stuff about her son and like sports and all that. And it was nice. You know, shit happened. So we got back to our own hotel. Me and Snap had like a homie talk. And we had like those late night talks in my room. It was nice. The lady was very nice. And you know, me and Snap had our homie talk late at night. It was fucking goated. Then Snap goes back to his hotel. I go back to my hotel. Snap, yeah, for a Saturday night, for it ending pretty bad, that like little snippet of us talking was pretty nice. I gotta drink water. My throat's getting fucking dry, bro. Hold up. Yeah, no, I'm happy you did. I'm happy you did, because I did not want you to fucking stress out. I was gonna say, this dude was gonna go confront the 4 fucking guys by himself, and I was like, why? I repeat, do not do that. That is a bad idea. Yeah, they can have a knife or something. I'm not gonna risk it, especially in a faraway town, in a faraway fucking state. I'm not risking shit, bro. So yeah, that happened. That is how Saturday ended. And then we woke up Sunday. We want to go eat at a break. We finally chose a restaurant that we looked at before the trip to go eat at, which was like it was like Breezy Cafe or something like that. And which, chat, for the Filipinos here, I got to try ube. I got to try ube, and ube I recommend every time, bro. This shit was so fucking good, bro. Ube was so fucking goated. I want to have it again. Ube was so good, bro. If y'all have a Filipino restaurant next to you guys, bro, go try ube right fucking now. I recommend it. And also try the cookies and cream pancakes, which I'm gonna get the other image for. Gee, oh my god, OBS, please give us a fucking setting to set the images. There you go. Let me shrink this shit down. This is my breakfast. My mom put ube syrup and watermelon juice. Was it good? The texture was not it. But ube is good. Ube is so fucking good. This is my breakfast that we had. I know. I forgot what. Oh yeah, no. I know. Blinks had like tres leches waffles that were pretty good. I had cookies and cream pancakes with ube. It was so good. I didn't get to finish it all. It was so good though. I got eggs though, and the eggs were mid. I did not like the eggs. I know Snap had chilaquiles. Snap had chilaquiles for the first time. Snap seemed to like it. I will say though, the one thing that's funny about the chilaquiles were bomb, dude. It looked good. I will say though, the one thing that blinks it a lot with me at the convention was this dude look at me then the eye and go like, so Dee, that's pretty caliente, right? I'm like, blinks. Please, that's how you say it. This isn't the context for that. I went from like Snap. I went from like blinks, please, to like at the very end of the trip, right? It was like character development. At the very end of the trip, Blinks looks at me and he goes, "So Dee, are those pancakes caliente?" I'm like, "Very caliente, Blinks. They're very caliente." It was nice. For our last day, it was pretty nice. Most of the Sunday that we spent was just mainly like we went to the mall so I can look for stuff to buy for my family, which took pretty long. I couldn't find any Invincible shit. It was kind of annoying. But we went to the mall, bought some stuff for my family. And we checked out of the hotel. Oh yeah, no, we checked out of the hotel after. And yeah, I checked out of the hotel. We all left. Yeah, no, what's it called? Yeah, fucking Snap and Detective left pretty early, like at 3. So I was stuck at the convention with my luggage for a bit with Barry and Blinks, and I bought more merch, which I'll share at the very end of this. But I will say though, actually, I forgot to say this. The third VTuber I met was Toma. Yeah, I spoke to the mall was really huge too. That mall was fucking huge. It was kind of like puzzling for me. So I'm like, dude, there's like a second floor and a first floor. It's fucking crazy. I will say at the convention we actually spoke to Toma. Snap did most of the talking. Snap was just talking to Toma. I was just there. I did speak to Toma a bit too, because Snap, it was like, you want to tell her what happened on Friday? Well, what was gonna happen on Friday? So I'm like, you know what, Snap, I'll tell her. So I'm like, so I had to fucking tell. Not that I had to. I voluntarily told her, which I think at this point I shouldn't have told her shit, but I told Toma to her face. Yeah, I was really high on Friday, and if it wasn't for Snap, I would have shoulder checked you, and I'm sorry. It was. She kind of laughed at that. She's like, "Oh, that's okay. It's okay." I'm like, "No, I apologize. She was very, Toma was very nice though. Toma was very nice. I only know about her because Snap talked to her about her a lot, and I lurked a bit in her stream. She's pretty cool. So yeah, I met 3 VTubers at the convention. It was good. It was a good convention overall. Very great. I know. Oh yeah. So I spent less of the time just buying merch. I spoke to. I know the artists that I remember buying from were Mod Draws. If you don't follow him on Twitter, he did a lot of Gura art piece, and now he's doing Saba. And Exoda does a shitload of shoujo and a lot of good stands. And he had a collaboration with Enku for a poster, which I was so proud to just see that on display. I'm like, man, my boy's making it. I'm so happy. So I bought a lot of merch there. Spent lots of my money there. Very paid for our fucking breakfast. I forgot to mention that. Very did pay for our breakfast at the very end. Yeah, I spent lots of my time with Blinks and Barry. We did go to a panel where they're talking about convention or about agency and stuff. I also forgot to mention on Saturday, and this kind of ties into an announcement I'm going to make soon in a bit. We went to a music panel with Asteroid Music, and overall very insightful panels. Gave me a lot to think about over the days, and overall, at some point I left as well. I ate pizza the last time that I left to the airport. I kind of got emotional because I'm like, damn, for 4 days these people were fucking great to be around. So yeah, left back to the airport, got on my flight, spoke to Robert, Mr. Pan Bimbo, and left on the airport. Went to Phoenix, Arizona for a bit. Was there for fucking 3 hours. I spoke to a very nice lady there too. I spoke to a very nice lady about like, she was also Mexican. We spoke about like, people like us not knowing too much Spanish. Apparently she was saying that she met a Muhammad Ali in person, which is pretty nice to hear. And she had really interesting stories, so it was nice to talk to her. I almost teared up while eating Dave's. Yeah, man, I was getting emotional at the airport. I'm not gonna lie. Overall, the flight was kind of ass though because I got the middle seats every time, and I wanted to die. I didn't get the window seats, but very long flight. Slept through most of it. Then just got back home. Got to see my mom again. Came back. Slept a lot throughout the day. And organized my merch. Yep, it's time for the merch. So if you guys see the merch, you already saw one piece of the merch. Now let's go ready for the 2 piece. So this is in total all the merch I bought. So first and foremost, the gacha pool. This artist had a really cool like gacha pool thing, which I think I also paid for Gary to try the gacha stuff. So basically it was like little things, little pins and balls, and you the artist had like a special coin. Like a special coin to put in, so we like whatever we get. So I did it 3 times. I did it twice, and I got a coin the 3rd time from the gacha. So I had 3 tries. So I got Bay, Mint, and Iron Mouse. That was fucking goated. Yeah, that's the first. Yeah, I got those starting small. Oh, then yeah, the stickers. Good, sweet baby Jesus. Hold up. Make this small real quick. Yeah, the stickers. I got this Eno one. Very, yet again, bought me merch. Very got me the girl one. That was very fucking cute. I'm telling you, Barry bought so much. She bought a good portion of merch for me, Snap, and Blinks the whole fucking time. Which it was very nice of her. Very nice of Barry to do. So yeah, I got that sticker merch from Barry. And then you guys already saw the keychains and pins. Like yeah, let's start with the posters. So I got some posters. I got some pretty cool posters. Oh my god, it takes a good portion of the screen. So I'm hoping you guys can see it. So yeah, these are the lights that I used for the concert. And I also I also got like a Doki luggage tag. The Narissa stands that I used. This really nice fucking bag from my artist I also spoke to. That was very nice. And the Kason poster. Which I need to find these artists, man. I fumbled not getting their fucking information when I was talking to them. So then the other piece of merch that I got, which, you know, the bags in full display here. Hit the screen. So here I got, I think his name was Dio something. I have him on Twitter. Good fucking art. I have these all hanged now. I hang this really good Gruff poster. Then I got this Henya one for him, Exoda. Really good. That's my OC right there, Henya. And then I got those. And then of course here come the hopefully Twitch is ban me for this. Yeah, okay, you're getting a good look at that Gura poster right there. So yeah, I got that Gura poster. Then yeah, the boy Enku got the Zentrea merch right here. That shit was so goated, man. I'm so happy to cop this. I wasn't gonna buy it at first until I told him, hey baby girl, I found your merch at Offkai. He's like, and you're not gonna buy it? Help a homie out. So I had to buy it, you know. I gotta support the brother. I bought that shit. It was great. And then oh yeah, here you go. I put the strings and the knobs on. Let's fucking go, man. There you go. Then the homie herself gave me her stickers, which that's my merch for the day. That's so real. The homie Very, this is her stickers. The little mascot, and that's her model. She gave me these stickers, and that I put on my case. I have these here. Yippee! Yeah, hold on. We're not done yet. I think I have some other stuff that I bought so much fucking things, man. Oh yeah, the stands. Okay, yeah, here we go. There we go. I want to put like one sticker on my guitar, dude. When I make my stickers, put my sticker on your guitar. Put my sticker on your guitar. Back from taking my meds, what I missed. I'm showing off my merch. I showed up very stickers. I got these stands. I got Michi stand, Giga, and Melody. Then Giga announced her departure from Reshow, and I got very sad. I'm happy I have this on my desk now. I have all these on my desk. Then the other thing that I have, two more photos, guys. These are the other stuff that I got. Hold on. I bought so much stuff from Exoda, bro. I bought like 2 posts. I bought like 2 things from him. Then I bought like fucking a lot of stands from him. But yeah, I got the Shibidoki one, Iron Mouse, and Fruit. And you see Haruka and Hime down here as well. Which is last photo. I kind of do have. I do have them on full display. There we go. Boom. Oh yeah, Henya. Yeah, so Henya. Mod Draws is OC. Mod Draws was really happy. He seemed very happy that I bought his stand for his OC, and I was very happy that I made him happy. He made Haruka. Yeah, those were great, man. I love all my merch. Unfortunately though, hold up. I do gotta be right back because this shit is fighting me like a force. So I need to go to the restroom real quick. I'll be back to talk about the last piece of things that I got. So I won't take too long. Ain't no way you just said fucking Tommy in it font. Also snap. Have a good one. Have a good dentist appointment tomorrow. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. I'm back. I have returned. All right. Last thing. The ribbons. Fuck, hold up. Oh, there we go. This is the last thing I got from the convention. The ribbons. Now I fucked up my name here because I was so I forgot to put in my updated Twitch link here. So I tried fucking getting a Sharpie and scratching it off and then putting an arrow, but I fucked up with the arrow. So I tried to erase it, and then I just this happened. So yep, scuffed. Just me being scuffed as fucking usual. Type of shit only I do, I guess. But yeah, I got so many ribbons that I'm hoping that I can take to next year's convention. So yeah, it's beautiful. Whew. So yeah, Offkai, despite the smell, was a great experience. And I'm happy to say that next year, me and more friends hopefully are all gonna pull up. We're all gonna pull up next year, and it'll be even more fun. And I'm gonna actually get to see my friends that I no longer for years now. So overall, I'm happy to spend time with these new people. I say new, even though I've known Beery since my start as a VTuber, but you know, Blinks is new to me. Snap was still kind of new to me for a year. But again, they were a joy to be around, and I couldn't. Yeah, and Bon and Chi. You know, it was very nice people to meet, and there's no other people that I think would have been better for this trip. So yeah, I will say though. So for anybody that's still here, there will be some updates to what I'm gonna do, in which I'm planning to maybe actually kind of crack down on the kind of content I want to produce. So when I went to that panel with the music regarding Asteroid Music, the music group, yeah, they worked on Kiara's music, which is really nice to fucking see and hear. It's oh, that's badass, man. So so now the plan is right, we are going to I am going to start trying to release what if I produce you some tracks? Oh my god, you actually just jumped on that. Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna try to start doing song covers, and hopefully, you know, if I ever get really into it, make music. Yeah, that's funny. You jumped way ahead of me with that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do song covers, and you know, hopefully, you know, get, like I said, take a step into producing music or making music, because I'd be down to. As of right now, I've been trying to do vocal training with Yoy, because Yoy does no more music. Dude, I dumped so much money into my studio. That's fucking crazy. Thousands on the drums and guitars. Fucking hell. And the acoustics. That's fucking wild, bro. That's wild as hell. Oh my god, my fucking throat. Would show you it wasn't such a mess. Clean your room up, then show me. Clean up your room. Yeah. But you know, yeah, I'm gonna try my hand in music, which I mean, I've always had an interest with it. I'm not gonna say passion, so I never really dove into it. But I mean, I've been kind of getting really motivated. I'm not saying that I'm great, that I'm talented with music. I'm ass. But I think learning more about it, riffs, runs, I think the triffs and vibrato and ad libs has been pretty fun. Anyways, Google melody. I'm gonna do that right now, actually. Oh, it's a, what is it? Oh, I put it wrong. No, I was gonna say it's I've been looking at all that. It's a top line pitch correction software. Everyone uses it. Maybe I will, but right now I'm trying to start off like small with this kind of stuff. Yeah, I've been trying to. I want to dive into music, and right now I'm making a list of covers that I want to do. I know originally I was talking to my friend Barry about it. Yeah, don't buy Meadowline because I have it. I was talking to my friend Barry about it. I was talking to her in Blinks, and I'm like, you know what, guys? I think I'm actually really motivated to try out music and maybe release a cover, because that's kind of always been like a thing of mine. It's like I'll be at work, like especially last year, my shitty job. I'll be there like, I really want to try my hand in music. You know, I want to sing like fucking Ramon Ayala, Vicente Fernandez, Linkin Park, Bring Me the Horizon, Kendrick with some censors, some censors with Kendrick. I don't know, a lot of different songs. I want to try my hand at it. I want to do song covers and maybe do like an original song in the future. But again, I'm gonna jump the ship. I actually want to try a little, like, you know, go small at it. You know, what's my vocal range? I know Yoy knew more about it than I did. So let me go back to our DMs. Goes into Ori song Jump Scare. Goes in the copyright limbo for months. I spoke to Yoy about it because she sent me like a find your vocal range video, and then also another VTuber that's also been really inspiring me is called Sochi Pelli. He's another Mexican VTuber that I also recommend. He does really good song covers, and I joined his server, right? And you can go pretty high. I was gonna say, what was the vocal stuff I had, Yoy? Like, I forgot the names already. I forgot the names. Chest voice or head high voice? Yeah, I think it was tenor. He's in tried falsetto. What the fuck? What's falsetto? What is falsetto? I mean, me. Yeah, no, yeah, it's because I tried it with the English and Spanish vocabulary. So, which, I mean, another thing as well. I will also be adding in Spanish streams in the future, so I can practice more of my Spanish. So it's not in the official works yet, but I'm gonna try to work on some Spanish, to try to work a schedule. Maybe I don't know about like an actual schedule, but like try to maybe do 3 streams a week, 3 or 4, and I try to throw in at least every like one Spanish stream every time, like full Spanish. So because my whole thing is I have to force myself to speak Spanish to get better. I can read it kind of. I have a good percentage on reading it. Writing it's kind of hard, so I gotta practice that. Speaking it, I gotta practice. I just gotta practice. I'm focusing him on chest voice because all the songs he showed me were like all low notes. Yeah, what did I show? I have a list actually. Hold up, I had a whole list of artists that I showed Yoy here. It was, yeah, Vicente Fernandez, Papi Pulido, Panda Mess, Erwin Luna, Ramon Ayala, Fuerza Regida, Peso Pluma, Junior H, Javi, Cristian Oral, and then Breaking Benjamin, Kendrick, and then some Japanese songs from Man with a Mission. Why not transpose it? I mean, it'll be different, but it's not more clear. What's transpose? I'm so lost already. Cause 2 or more. Okay, hold up. Goddamn. Oh, it's a pitch shift. Okay, it's a pitch. It's like a pitch thing. Like major. Okay, do you know what your key is? No. I still need to work on that. I need to work on what's my. A phone call. Hold up. Who's giving me a phone call? Hold up. I need to take this, guys. Give me a second. You read this is the Helltaker OST. What better OST for the beer back screen? What better OST? But like how I explained to you about changing the song to match your voice. Oh, okay. So far, solfege. I need to see. Yeah, no, I haven't dove that much into music, so I gotta do learn more about minor, major, minor, and solfege. Maybe I'll learn more about it because I gotta like take some time with it. But yeah, it'll be straight planning for a lot of stuff like this. A lot of big stuff. Huge stuff even. So yeah, right now on the big to-do list is way definitely song covers. I know, like I said, I wanted to like learn quick so I can do like one cover every month to improve faster, but at that point there's no point. I want to do quality over quantity. So I actually want to release like quality covers instead of like rushing out to put more, because I don't want to get flamed on Twitter. I'd rather, I know criticism's bound. I know haters are bound. Be like, you're fucking garbage. Like, I know that's gonna happen. Can't escape it. But I'd rather avoid it. I don't want to get flamed like I don't want to get flamed like Cinder got flamed, bro. I'll be honest here. That's just not what I would want to happen. Just getting fucking flamed, just utterly demolished, destroyed, bro. Sorry, is back testing the new guitar. Hey man, no worries, I get you, I understand. It's working perfectly. That's fucking great to hear. If you start playing some fucking mean stuff on that, you better, again, I'm probably gonna rework that server hopefully tomorrow. I'm gonna hopefully rework the server hopefully tomorrow, so I'll add a music share like section so everybody can like share their music stuff in there, which would be beautiful to see and hear. That's what I want, dude. I don't know. I won't stream tomorrow. That's what I tell myself I do for the past 6 years. Share your stuff, but ooh. I probably will not stream tomorrow though, unfortunately. I gotta go work. Got some work to do, money to make. Let me see my schedule actually. Hold up. My schedule, we're the 2nd. I am off the weekend. Oh shit, I am off. I hope they don't fucking change this. I'm off the weekend and Monday and Tuesday. So maybe we should have time for streams then. Which I would have to look what to do. Give myself like give myself some time to actually, you know, relax, chill out, then stream after. Yes. So the next 3 days while working, it will be straight up just, you know, figuring out my content, because I also want to like okay, I'm a bad storyteller on live, but I like to do like this kind of storytelling stuff so I can like look back at it and see like what stories I've told, so I can actually refine it better in the video and upload it to my shorts, because the shorts that I've uploaded had done really well, and I want to keep on editing and stuff, so it's gonna be great. Whew. All right, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Oh, that's really nice. I won't lie, it is kind of getting pretty late, so I think I will unfortunately end the stream here. It was really nice having everybody yapping and chatting around. So yeah, it has been fun, loving it. You know, I know it took me like a week, took me like a while to actually do this fucking stream, but I'm just happy I did it overall. So I already have a person that I plan to raid, so we're gonna go right into their stream. Then again, I'm unemployed. Unemployed thing. Unemployed is great if you have money. If I was unemployed, I'd look at VTubers and then work a lot more. But I need money for VTubing, unfortunately. All right, we are gonna raid, my friends. We're gonna raid a homie, one of the homies from this trip. So please, you know, be kind, be supportive, be loving to my homie here. So we're gonna start the raid. I don't know, just okay. I will say I don't have a raid message yet. Hold on, let me copy paste Kendrick. I don't have a raid message yet, so just put when we playing Fortnite. Just put that when we playing Fortnite on the raid. So we're gonna start the raid. So yes, my friends, I will catch you guys hopefully on Saturday. Yeah, we're raiding right now.